going to be probably closer towards that 9 or 10 inch mark.
Ooh. All right.
What'd you get?
I got a lot of 8s and 9s, so 8.5 is what I'd say.
8.5. Okay, yeah. The airport 3 hours ago had 7.
7, okay. Airport's on the southwest side, right?
Yeah, on the southwest side.
So yeah, airport might be half an inch ahead of right here. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're sitting close to 9 inches here in Indy, I mean, you're probably gonna hit a foot because it's gonna snow. It's gonna snow for another 6 to 8 hours at least. You're probably gonna hit about a foot. Maybe on the southern side, the southern suburbs could hit a higher than that. So I wonder.
Doreen, thank you for the super chats.
There's some bad streaks on there. Should I
It's just this whole part.
It's just that whole part. Yeah, I just think it's a combination of it's just going to happen when it snows outside, and then the wipers probably are not great right now. It's probably those two things. And then I have a towel. I mean, I can try to wipe some of that off, Garrett, if you want me to. It might come back a little bit, but it might be better.
Well, I was going to say, it might be better right now, actually. I was thinking about that towel, yeah, because look how big it is.
I'll get a towel. We don't have anyone behind us. Well, I'll pull up.
Actually, pull on that Arco or something.
Yeah. I would love to try to go down to Columbus just to see how much snow they have down there, like 30, 40 miles to the south. Who knows if we'll be able to even get down there. Can I go under this?
No, don't do it. I mean, you can go under it, but I mean, don't
park under it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna get some from I was just gonna get the towel. So.
Look, good morning, y'all. Hey there, besties, child. Good morning. Happy, snowy, white, wet Sunday. Oh my goodness. I'm going to bring up another channel. There's actually people who go out here, I'm sure you know, and chase during weather like this. Good luck to them. Let me bring this back up. Hold on. YouTube be YouTubing. So I don't know who this is. I don't know where this is. It's just on the icy ground. That sounded like listening to the patter of that sound, it sounded like it's like sleet or something. Hold on. This is amazing. Look at the windshield of this car. It looks like that. I don't know. It's blurry. Is this Maryland? This looks like it's a place in Maryland. Hold on. Greatest. Okay, it doesn't really say. It just looks like a spot in Maryland that looks familiar to me. Oh, my fave! Shout out to the Waffle House. That looks like a good one. No, it's not where I thought it was. Look at that Waffle House. Look at those roads. Them poor trees. Look at them poor trees. They sad. They hanging. Oh, Hampton Inn. That is a Hampton Inn. This looks like it could be Virginia, especially when they got cul-de-sacs. I know they got cul-de-sacs in other areas. I don't know where it's at. Like when you look at it, like not from the ground, it can be all pretty. Look at the trees. They're all iced over. And then you look at these ones on the right, they all sad because it's too much. It gets to be too heavy. The tree splits. It might fall. Sean. Is it snowing where y'all are at, and what's it up to? I have no idea. Let me find some Philly news. Hold on a second. See what they talking. Hold on a second, because I have no idea. Let's go to ABC Philly. 6 ABC. 6 ABC. Oh, they got a cam going too. Okay. Oh, of course they're out here. Come on! Stupid ass StreamYard, stupid ass.
Walkable little main street here at the county seat in Delaware County.
Media.
You can't see a person. You can't see a snowplow. You can't see the 101 media SEPTA line that usually I'm literally standing on the tracks now of the trolley line. Actually, one did go by. So I wanted to ask Bob Kelly about the trolley lines. One did go by in about 5 minutes ago. But I tell you guys, the roads, I was driving around, getting up here. I live in the area. It is impassable. I was going about 15 miles an hour the whole time. Very few people out on the roads, and the ones we did see had a snowplow on the front. But I can tell you, it is gorgeous out here. It is nice and quiet. Wait, do have a little bit of traffic coming through, but it's just gorgeous. But you do see people out trying to shovel it up already, but you might want to wait a little bit if this thing stops.
Shoveling snow.
But just a gorgeous, quiet day here in Media on State Street, guys. But stay indoors if you can. It may be a snow day. Go out and play in it, but don't get on the roads. It is just horrible out there, guys. We'll keep you updated here from Delaware County.
Is it me, or does Chris look like a mail carrier?
He does
like
look
if
like
we
a
take
mail
another
carrier.
shot of him with the colors, right?
Oh,
He
yeah.
does. He does.
I do it in all weather. You know, the creed. In snow, sleet,
Rain.
freezing rain,
Yeah.
sun.
Chris
whatever
does it
that
all.
He will make his rounds.
I deliver.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he is a male. We needed to throw some testosterone into this
Oh,
show.
did we?
Yeah, because, you know, we've been celebrating a winter wonderland of women this morning.
Or do we have to change the graphic now? We spent so much money creating.
Well, there they are. They're the stars of the show.
Winter Wonderland of women out here handling this shit over here on Fox 29. Mike is up here in his Snuggie looking crazy.
Shayna?
Somebody don't.
Shivering.
Shivering Shayna. All right, let's start with Marvelous Morgan. Hello.
Marvelous Morgan is.
Look at that. Y'all can see some women this morning out there working, out there in the snow. Child, this it's fine for me. I don't care because I'm staying here. Now, I have a plane that's supposed to leave out tomorrow at 5 in the morning. Do y'all think it's leaving? Because every time they keep changing, because of course the plane I was supposed to leave out on today got canceled yesterday. And they're trying to change it and switch it to something else. And I'm looking at these connections and I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. And then it was like in places where the snow going to be worse there than it is here. Now they got me anyway, because everybody's been divvied up on a plane at 5:51 a.m. tomorrow. Now, who think that's going out? I'm just like, all right. I'm supposed to have checked in, but the thing is that I bought seats. So I'm gonna need to get some more seats, but they don't seem to give me my credit for the seats that got lost. And I'm not gonna be sitting up here playing all these games with American Airlines. So I'm gonna call them when the stream is over and just go ahead and pretend that plane going out. And I'm gonna be like, child, give me this seat, this seat, and that seat. Should already be covered. All right, cool. Then there's middle seats, which I hate, but that's all that's left. Unless I sit in the back. I'm not sitting in the back. I know y'all, if the plane falls, it don't matter where I'm sitting. I don't care. I'm not sitting in the back. All right. So that's what I got on my list. Other than that, I'm going to sleep. It's nap town today, y'all. This is a perfect weather to sleep. Maybe I'll wash some clothes. Maybe. Is Nicole here? Don't come for me. Maybe. Oh, Kofi said, no, I ain't going. I don't think I'm going either, but they keep trying to act like we are. So I just let it ride. Let it ride. If they don't have something confirmed where I hear that flights are going to be able to go out, I'm just going to go to work on Tuesday. Not go in, just work from home. Tomorrow, I'm not going to work because we'll just see, and then we'll see what's what. And I'm already got my mind that I'm not working. So now I'm putting my mind in the mode of I may have to, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, probably because Anton says, but I'm already putting my mind in the mode of I got to work on Tuesday, and then I work for the rest of the week because I just don't think it's going to happen. So a bunch of snow is still supposed to come. Child, I don't know what the accumulations are. Child, Mr. Messi is out there shoveling or plowing snow. Make that money, child. Make that money, all right? Because that's what they do when they can't work. They find something else for you to do. So now it's plow snow.
This is amazing.
And you can be out there. When you drive, you can be out there for 14 hours, and then you have to sleep. You have to sleep at least 8 hours in a 24-hour period, something like that. So, child, I'm gone. I'm right here with y'all. When I'm done, I'm getting in the bed, back in the bed. Let me see. Let me shout out MICHONDENYSE. Good morning, Boo. She said, "Hey, y'all, happy Winter Storm 2026." Is this what? Remember that storm from 1996, I think. Was it 96? What was that called? Is this a apocalypse storm or something? Is that what that was called? Y'all remember? We were driving home from Boston. Actually, Mr. Messi was supposed to start a job that Monday. We leave in Boston on a Sunday. Nope. It was all the snow that came down. So then we left on the Monday, got home. It was like 16 inches in the driveway. I'm like, oh my goodness. The whole neighborhood was just white. Shout out to the white people. Shout out to the white people. Are y'all happy? Do y'all get happy when you see a bunch of whiteness? Child, I'm just playing. Shout out to Kofa. Good morning, Boo. He said, but will you fold them? No. You see how wrinkled this shirt? Do you not see how wrinkled this shirt is? Wrinkled. Nope. I mean, I'm a plan to fold them, but child, clearly this one did not get folded in time. It's wrinkled as hell. I'm just saying. Ain't no shame. I be telling y'all it is what it is. I'm gonna try. I don't even know that I'm gonna wash clothes. I just say that. I'm really getting in the bed. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm really getting in the bed. So anyway, so while they figure out what the hell are they oh, the snowbank, the snow. I'm sorry, the sand that they put down. So shout out to Good Day Philadelphia. They probably be there all day. These new programs be out there all day. Look at that. All right, if they get, oh, it's New York. Okay, so commercial. Anyway, so somebody just said, what are we talking about today? I try, child. I try. Oh, it was 94? Okay. All right. Well, it definitely wasn't 93 because I had a kid. My kid was born in 93. So I'll err on the side of 94. But we got to... Child, what else is there to talk about? But everybody hates Anton. I mean, I got a couple of things for you before we get into it, but it's definitely okay. Maybe okay. But it's definitely Anton. What's this? Is this Atlantic City? I think that's Atlantic City. The boardwalk. Child. Anyway. So, child, it's only been not even 24 hours. Got my coffee. I would rather have coffee from Coffee Talk at this point, but I got coffee. I have a protein shake. I have water, and I have yogurt. So I'm going to be eating because we're going to be here for a while. All right? Hopefully you can hang in there. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. No restrictions is open on all streams. So mods, if somebody's acting crazy, do what you got to do. I don't care. Be around here acting like you got some sense. Everything is everything. You want to act crazy, you could go to the left and like Take Heat says, scroll the fuck up. All right? Lord forgive me, child, already. Truth is, I'm tired. Truth is, I think I was 13 in 93. Damn, how old are you? If that's really true, how the hell old are you? Lord, I didn't realize like most of my friends when they were friends. Look, there she is. Good morning, Take Heed. When I had friends when I was in awesome. When I was started my corporate career, I'm managing, and I knew all these people. Actually, just customer service, and I knew all these people, and we was cool, and we was hanging out. We used to go to happy hour. We used to do all this stuff. Their birthdays come up now. They like, y'all know I'm 54. Their birthdays are I'm 35. What? I'm 39. Wait a fucking minute. How old were you when we was hanging out? Was you old enough to hang out? Well, was I supposed to be hanging out with y'all? I don't even think maybe one of them has reached like 40. I'd be like, why are y'all hanging out with me? Like, why would y'all even be hanging out with me? Because you're so cool. You're so funny.
This is amazing.
Child, you are too young. My one friend, I know for a fact he was 20. One of my ABCDs, we friends today, because I remember going to his 21st birthday party and was there with his mom. His mom is only 2 years older than me. He was like, well, you're cooler than my mom. I said, that's what everybody's child always says about somebody else. But anyway, shout out to his mom. She's a nice woman. She's a nice woman. Good morning, Alexander X. I feel like I ain't seen you in a while. Member for 23 months. Shout out to you. Boom. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. He said, Grand Rising Messy Miss Sean. Hey, child, y'all better hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Enjoy your breakfast of champions. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Always, always, always good to see you, hon. Shout out to Legend up in here. I appreciate you, boo. He said, yo, Brand Sugar, some of our pipes froze. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. Handle that. Hopefully there's somebody on call to come and help you. I don't know what you do in that situation, but I hope all goes well for you. That's something that has to be worried about. Like, it really is chilly in here. It really is chilly in here. I had to turn the heat up because at night, the heat runs so much that it was stifling. So I had to turn it down because I'm like, I'm going, and the windows were open. So I'm like, all right, this is too much. This is too much. So now that I'm up and about and moving around, it's like, oh, it's cold in here. So I finally had to turn it up. But I only turn it down to like 60s. And I think that's safe if I'm not mistaken. It's usually running automatically, so it's on a timer or whatever. So the nighttime, it goes down to maybe 64, but child, that shit would not stop. Turn it down. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Hope all is well, boo. Shout out to Dane C. I appreciate you, boo. He said, salute, Mrs. Hyena Slayer. Salute to you. I see you. I appreciate you. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning, Kay. Don't look like I'm going to make Arizona, boo. Don't look like I'm going to make Arizona. I think they should just postpone it, but they had some people go. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be like, ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. They went down to BWI and they caught a plane last night.
This is amazing.
So, Dane, see, you live in St. Croix. Oh, do I have a friend in you? Because I need to go there. I need to see. Maybe St. Croix is the place that I need to look at. I got to get into the Caribbean because this is, first of all, this is for the birds. And then all these people that's wilding out, they for the birds. And all the people out here to get on my nerves, they for the birds. Child, I would love to have been in the Caribbean right now, be on a cruise right now and laugh at all this shit. But now I got to be here, stuck with y'all. Anyway, thank you, boo. I appreciate you. RBN says there's 4 inches of snow in my driveway. These St. Louis folk in a full panic. I'm from Wisconsin. This is light dusting for me. Woo! Lord help your people. Child, she ain't got to tell me twice, child. I'll be there. I'm going to start looking up St. Croix. That never comes to my mind for some reason. I don't know why. There's just certain places that just don't seem to come to my mind. Excuse me. Child, I really am like losing my voice or something. Anyway. Yeah, if it's bad in Jersey, it's bad in Philly, it's bad in Delaware, it's bad in Maryland. We all basically the same place. But anyway. All right, y'all, let me give you some fun positivity before we get into the bullshit. All right. Hold on a second. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button if you haven't, subscribed if you are new. All right. Woo! I'll be moving too fast. Let me go over here. We are live on Instagram as well. So shout out to anybody that's over there on Instagram. I appreciate you. We're going to go over here to IG. Let's take a look at some IG. Do y'all remember Family Feud? Did y'all watch Family Feud? Shout out to game shows. Shout out to game shows. I am still a game show watcher because I can watch the Game Show Network all day long. I love Pressure Luck, old and new. I like Family Feud. There was a game where Oh, Chuck Woolery. He used to do Lingo. It was a game called Lingo. Anything that has to do with like word finds and solving and those things. I love that. Jeopardy, not my stilo. I'm gonna let you know I'm not smart. I'm not that smart. Okay. But when it comes to Wheel of Fortune, love it. Always loved it. Our family always watched that, right? When I lived with my best friend and her family, they're very smart, right? So they would get all the answers to Jeopardy. I'm just sitting there waiting for Wheel of Fortune. I'm just like, just waiting. I can't even get the first round on $100 on Jeopardy. I am not ashamed. I can't do and know every damn thing, but they would get it all, right? But y'all know Richard Dawson, rest in peace to Richard Dawson, right? He used to kiss everybody. So this is like 70s, I'm assuming 80s type of time. Richard Dawson was the host of Family Feud until Steve Harvey got it. Maybe it was somebody in between, but I'm not really sure. Richard Dawson kissed every single woman that was on this show. Oh, you know what? I think I watched that too. Is that when they run up and down in the carts and toss all the food in there or something like that? Child, I will watch a game show. I'm telling you. Richard Dawson used to kiss every single woman on his show. Okay? And guess what? If it was your wife, you might as well get your mind right. If you was white, get your mind right. If you was black, get your mind right. If you was Asian, get your mind right. Richard is going to kiss you. He don't give a damn. He didn't give a damn. He didn't give a damn about none of that. So, you know, when Steve Harvey took over, it was like, is Steve Harvey going to kiss everybody? No, he doesn't. And I wanted so badly to get on this show so I could kiss Richard Dawson too. Now, one thing about her, HIV, AIDS, then none of that. It was just, I loved Richard Dawson. So I was like, I want to kiss Richard Dawson too. I want to go in here so I can kiss Richard Dawson too. Yes, he played on Hogan's Heroes. Yep. I love that show. I love Hogan's Heroes. That was a good show. I'm not saying I understood it, but because my grandmother was watching it, I was watching it. And so it came along with me, if that makes sense. It still comes on like some of them old channels. But you waiting for me to cheat on him with you. So there you go. But child, let's watch this. Hopefully it'll be okay for me to play this on YouTube.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Two. One. Two. That's the whole. Okay. Hello, my darling.
Oh, she went to the side.
Don't put your hands on me.
Mom said nope.
That's why I'm teaching you how to do it.
Thank you very much. You're gorgeous. How are you?
We had a ball.
Thank you. Watch this. Little Aunt.
Hi.
Well, I wish you like Muhammad. Everybody can't hear us. This is for luck. Nice. I do. And thank you.
So he kissed you when you came on the show and got introed. He kissed you when you came up to do the end round. He kissed you if you won or lose after the last round. And then there was willing participants. This is freaking hilarious. I did not know that Marla said, because they always have TV shows that come on there. Because really, allegedly, like typically, black women ain't out here kissing a bunch of damn people. Well, let me rephrase. Back in the day, wasn't out here kissing a bunch of people. But Richard Dawson. Richard Dawson. I don't know if he was married. I wonder if he was married. His wife is probably home. Child, just bring that money home. Child, just bring that money home.
Thank you.
Richard Dawson, the original host of the game show Family Feud, was well known for kissing female contestants on the lips. Just pass it. Sir, nice to meet you. Let me go kiss your wife.
Never got to meet you. Two.
Willing participants.
One. Two. That's the whole.
This practice was a defining characteristic of the show during his initial run from 1976 to 1985. Wow, to 1985, and was a frequent topic of conversation and some controversy.
Thank you.
Look, she going in. She going in. She going in. She going in. She said, I want it. I want it, Richard. Glad I didn't get on there because y'all be talking about me today.
Hello, my darling. Oh, you Roxy. I love that.
Hey, Lionel. Original Lionel. Wheezy. Shout out to all of them.
Don't put your hands on me. That's why I'm teaching
Y'all look at this.
you how to do it.
Thank you very much. You're gorgeous. How are you?
We had a ball.
Thank you. Watch this.
Look at the way he just pulled her right on in there, and ain't nobody have a problem with it. They was just like, yeah, it's Richard Dawson. Richard Dawson's allegedly, because y'all, you know the blacks will come through and say, that's not true. Richard Dawson was not racist. Richard Dawson was not racist at all. You don't know? Okay.
Hi.
I wish you like Muhammad.
Look at that. Look at that. She came right in there, and she wasn't young either.
The Betty.
Dawson stated that the tradition began when a nervous contestant was struggling to answer a question. He kissed her on the cheek for luck, after which she successfully provided an answer, asparagus. The kissing habit evolved from there.
Can't hear us. This is
becoming.
Nice. I think. Thank you.
Shout out to the 70s.
A month later.
Now this Richard Dawson, I don't want to kiss him. Nah. This one, nah.
Got to stop the kissing. Why would that be? Oh, so many complain. Well, who's complaining? I haven't seen anybody complain. Oh, yeah. And your sponsor's going to stop if you... I said, you're out of your mind. And I said, I'm just going to do this the only way I know. And I walked out and I said, I've been found guilty of very, very serious crime. Mm-hmm. Kissing untold women, no idea of their marital status, on the cheek for luck. Evidently, ABC, the network with a heart, decided this is terrible. I said, I don't think it is. And if you think it is, just write yes on the card. I said, if you'd like me to stop kissing, says yes. And if you want me to continue, say no. So the first time the bags came in, we had something like 97,000 for no, about 17,000 for yes. The next day, mail, reduced, it turned out probably 5 scallywags in Georgia were the ones who wrote yes. And all the people, it was just something I did.
So in other words, he says the hating hoes is the ones that had an issue. 90-some thousand said yes. Whatever the low number was, they said no, and the kissing continued. Hating assholes always want to be hating, child. Just do like Marla and say turn away. But nope, he said, go ahead and take a vote on it because he already knew. Now listen, this was when all that feminism stuff was going on. Child, they didn't care. Clearly they didn't care. Mwah. Hey, honey. They husband standing right next to him. Hey, boo. They boyfriend right next to him. Richard. Shout out to Richard Dawson. That's too funny. I love it. Now, a lot of people going to start hating because I'm going to show y'all this because I was a movie goer, okay? One of the things that we did when we was kids is we went to the damn movies because it was connected to the mall. So we could get, in the 80s, you could be dropped off at the mall and be there all day. They didn't have to give us no time to be there. They didn't say you had to be there with your parents. They didn't, was it police there? There may have been police there at night. They didn't give us a hard time. They tell you to stop running, you'd stop running, okay? Because we listen to authority. I mean, I know that's not a thing today, but we listen to authority. So we could go to the arcade, which was a thing. We could go to Spencer's, the store, which we probably shouldn't have been in, but we would go to Spencer's. If we had money, we could go shopping at Wilson's Leather. I remembered. Or any of the other stores that were there that we cared about. I forget what they are. Not Rainbow. Not in the mall. And then the movie theater was connected. And the movie theater was humongous. Like it was a 12-plex, I believe, right? Excuse me. So there'd be a ton of movies. You go to the window, you get your damn movie. They didn't care about whether your parent was there because you was going to act right. They had ushers that would put you in place if they needed to. We ain't had to worry about masses at all. It was a time to be alive. Sorry that y'all don't know that, because as time goes on, nobody wants to follow any rules and everybody want to do what they want to do because they say if not, their obic or ism is being put against them instead of going and living your life. And we was there with white people, black people, the Puerto Rico, they was there too, and we ain't had no problems. I'm not saying there were never any problems, but it was nothing on the level of the shit that happens now. And we had a good time. And we could be left to our own devices and act like we had some sense. Imagine that. That we could just go to the window of the movie theater, buy a $4 ticket, which is what they're about to say. Actually, I'm thinking it used to be even $3 something. Buy some popcorn, get a drink, some candy, and for one person, maybe it was $12 to $15 with all that. Child, now your drink is probably $12 because I told you I don't go to movies no more. But let's see what they had to say. Who is this from? 80s Girls. Shout out to 80s Girls here on Instagram. Oh, I can't play the music. 87. One adult ticket was $4. Yo, did y'all ever have a discounted movie theater? We used to have a discounted movie theater in a mall, like a around the way mall, not in the hood, okay, but it was an around the way mall where it was just like nothing in there, but they had a movie theater. So that when I remember that's where we went to see, me and my friends went to see Do the Right Thing when it came out, and we went there, and it was a lot of people. That place was packed with black people. That was fun. Now we would have to worry about fights. I'm not gonna say, and we would have to worry about fights. But at least people didn't come with weapons, KNIVs, or what, GUNs. None of that. Yeah, Kofa, yes, it was $1. Yes, it was $1. We went there for $1 to see Do the Right Thing. We would go there all the time. That was our preference, but it was cooler to be at the mall because you had so many things to do. Your parents probably was on vacation, child. We were still at the mall. Child, our parents was probably on vacation. We were still at the mall. They probably was up in Center City, over in Maryland, in Atlantic City. They probably went to Boston and came back in time to pick us up from the mall. And we would be standing outside, all of us. Oh my God, the memories. All of us standing outside because the food court was next to the movie theater. So we stand outside and everybody waiting for their parents to pull up. And then everybody run to the car. Wait for your parents to pull up, then everybody run to the car. It was a carpooling situation. If your mama takes us, then my mama can come get us. If my mama take us, then your mama could come get us. We figured them plans out, child. We figured those plans out. Your parents only had to do one of the routes. Child, y'all just don't understand. $4. Hate all you want to. We got change bag. These people. Oh, well, they're not using cash now anymore. Cards. Look at that. Give me all the butter on the popcorn. Yes, give it to me. Shout out to Rick James. A popcorn and a drink in 87 was $3.47. So if you go to the dollar movie, you ain't even hit $5 yet. Look at that. And look, guess who's working at this movie theater? Teenagers working. Oh my God, where they do that at? Oh, Lord help your people. So then if you had a friend at the movie theater, they might slide you something extra, allegedly. I'm not saying anything bad, but allegedly they might slide you something extra, okay? So let's just say that it's $4. So we're not even at $8 yet. Drinking a popcorn, if you was going with your boyfriend, he was taking care of all this. It wasn't no 50-50. It wasn't no, well, what you gonna do? He would just buy it. Shout out to those dudes. It wasn't no, well, what you didn't do this. You didn't do that. You just knew that's what he was going to do. And he did that shit without hesitation. There wasn't even a question. I guess he was a simp, right? Simp. You're a simp. You paid for the movie and the tickets and the candy. You paid for the tickets and the candy. You're a simp. Go ahead.
This is amazing.
Go ahead, Kay. Say it. Say it. I know you are one that's going to say that shit. Romello, thank you, boo. He said, messy one. I turned 16. I have an 86 Buick Electra and drive it. Shout out to the drive-ins. Shout out to the drive-ins. I'll get to that in a second. We had that too. So what they dancing? Oh, and the adults was in there too? Look at that. Look at that. Look, this wasn't all them fancy seats because they'll try to tell y'all that the reason you got
This is amazing.
the reason that you got to pay for all this is because of the fancy seats. All right. Well, they didn't tell us the amount of the popcorn. The amount of the candy. So the candy was probably $2, $3, whatever it was. It was basically an amount to maybe $20 for two people, if that much, in order to go to the movies, to have something to drink, to sit there through a whole movie and some popcorn and some candy. Shout out to the 80s. Y'all can be mad all you want to. Shout out to us for working. It was what it was. What a time to be alive. I wouldn't give it up for nothing. And that's why we do not subscribe to the same day, today's bullshit, the way that a lot of people want us to. Nope. Anyway, thank you, boo. Shout out to Kofa. Thank you so much. He said that was the old version of streaming. Once a movie left regular movie rotation, it would be at the dollar movie next and then VHS. Shout out to Blockbuster. Shout out to Blockbuster. Wow. Remember when Blockbuster, everybody would be at Blockbuster on a Friday. People started getting smart and going on a Thursday because you keep it for 2 days. Don't keep it too long because then they're going to charge you. Then they started doing mailing, but then people wasn't returning it and sending this disc back. So then they kind of had to stop that. And then they went out of business for, I forget the reason why. But Romello is talking about drive-ins, child. Yes. Then we had a drive-in movie theater. So then we was able to go on our own. Once you had a friend with a car, everybody wanted a friend with a car, child. So then we would get all piled up in the car and even went with our parents, right? So like they show in Greece, they had a swing set, a gym set, whatever you want to call it, a playground up front. You could go to the playground. You sit there, you put that stupid box on your window so that you could hear this horrible sound for the movie, child. But not many people was watching the movie. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying not a lot of people was watching the movie. If you was there with your parents, you was watching the movie. That's all I'm going to say. You walk all the way back here to go to the place where you get your popcorn and whatnot. Go get your candy and your popcorn and you walk back. Everybody was out of the car, running off at the mouth, running all around. Oh, Lord, help your people. Too bad that the kids of today can't have these experiences. I don't know what to tell y'all. The 80s was the bomb.com. Good luck to these people, child. Anyway, you never been to one? Child. I feel like somebody is trying to bring them back, but I would not go because I don't trust people. Excuse me. I don't trust people for nothing. So I'll go ahead and I will keep my ass right at home, Netflix, all that stuff. BT, I got the message. I haven't been able to reach out, but I will reach out to you. Kofi to give me the message. Thank you all for being here. So that's it. That's our nostalgia moment. Somebody said, I hate when you do this because you let me know how old I am. Child, we need to remember because looking at this mess going on now, we need to make sure that we remember how blessed we were to have a normal childhood, to have a good time. And that's how I feel like we're much more successful. And I'm saying it, much more successful. We were not lazy. We were not, we whined and complained. We certainly did, but our parents wasn't putting up with it. They just look at you. You done? Are you done? You done? And then roll their eyes and move on. Because ain't nobody trying to hear about none of this laziness. I'm not anyway. You're lazy. I don't care. I don't care. Because like I said, when I was working at McDonald's and all them other places, it was like $4 an hour. Now the shit is like $17, $18, $30 an hour in some places. Y'all can miss me with all that bullshit. Anyway, let's get into the foolishness, all right? So we're going to start with O'Shea because everybody hates Anton, part 2. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and
this is amazing.
Excuse me, before I start this and acknowledge Angry Man, right? So yesterday after my stream ended, he started a live stream to basically address the sassy straights. That's not what he calls them, but I'm gonna call them the sassy straights that be wilding out about Anton and out here doing soliloquies on Anton and be out here making videos and live streams for hours and hours and hours about Anton. And he basically is like, what the F? And he kind of did, but Anton said, he kind of did that. But I was like, thank you. Because like these people is still like wilding out. Like y'all are looking crazy. He said he told them that what I said about y'all really hate women. And there's a lot of people in that chat that did not like that. Like, honestly, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stand by what I say. So if it's not a problem that you don't really like women, then do you really like men? Black women are always saying that men are A, B, C, D. Y'all know I don't be saying that. But I find it strange. I find it strange that y'all wilding out and that you're choosing sides over 2 millionaires. But you like Anton. I don't dislike Corey, but I just see them in two different lights. And I think that this is really going on and going on. All right, so Rev got my email, y'all. He just confirmed that he got my email. So hopefully he can make a song sometime soon out of Anton says. All right. So if you don't like one person, you don't like another person, then don't, right? Y'all know my stance on all this is that it's inappropriate and it shouldn't have been done with regard to the daughter. Now, Angry Man says it shouldn't have been done with the wife. That's his opinion. Me personally, she out here, she making videos, she on video and all that. Fair use. I'm gonna just call that, right? But with the kid, the fact that people can excuse that, the fact that people can just gloss over it. Like, if you want to ignore it, then ignore it, right? But don't come to me when I'm sitting here saying and showing two lawyers, mind you, two lawyers that's saying that you can't do, and YouTube guidelines. Two lawyers, YouTube guidelines, and y'all still, but Anton said. Then I show you the article, which I got to see if I can find another one. Well, which I've heard people, and I've experienced the fact that people think, you know, that as a black female, black kids in general, but black female, since that's what I am, are made to grow up faster and quicker and don't necessarily get the longevity of being a kid as white people do, since everybody always want to be comparing black people to white people. That's the only reason I'm saying it. I don't even know about anybody else, right? So that don't even matter. Right? And I'm gonna call out the MSDs right now, not these MSDs. The fact that y'all are trying to act like you ain't got nothing to say. All this feminism and shit, why ain't y'all got nothing to say? So y'all all good with it, but you over there cutting for that white woman down there in Minneapolis? Y'all cutting for her, but you ain't got nothing to say about this minor child being made fun of in an sexualized way on the internet. The picking and choosing is interesting. It's interesting. Hold on. Okay, so he said he already got it. That's good. Shout out to Rev G, my producer, super producer. All right. But you know, whatever. That's why I don't be knowing people, because I know a lot of y'all are fucked up. Okay, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Well, not most of y'all, the regular smokers, because we open today, and y'all already know there's some fools up in here. RB, and I appreciate you, boo. He said Netflix tried to sell Blockbuster for $50 million, and Blockbuster laughed at them. Streaming took off, and that's okay. It is what it is. We used to it now, but that was a time. That was another memory from the past where we would go. Well, like we would go there and let the kids get a movie, and then we would get a movie. And child, you know about in the back. Oh, maybe that's not Blockbuster. I think that might have been a different movie theater, but. In some not a movie theater, in some places where you went to get videos, there was a section in the back. Allegedly. I don't know. I just heard. Anyway, so this is O'Shea, y'all. It says, Why Anton Daniels is the new Tommy Sotomayor. Wow. Anton is now the new Tommy Sotomayor. Who knew? Come on.
Weeks have been incredible on YouTube. It's a really interesting way to open up 2026. And when we're talking about open up 2026, obviously the biggest thing that we've been talking about so far is this beef between Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. And for this video, I want to focus my attention on Anton Daniels because I've seen him come up. I've seen him try, at least when I became aware of who he was around 2020, 2021, something like that. You know, what he was doing with the Lapeef Network and just really striving in the Black YouTube space. He spent, you know, a good number of years trying to become a content creator, and then it finally worked. And he's worked exceptionally hard. Nobody will take that away from Anton. Okay, he's a very, very hard working creator. He streams every single day. If anybody who's not in this business, if you see somebody live every day on YouTube and they're making content all day on YouTube, that is a full-time job. Okay, it is a full-time job. You would expect no less than 13 hours, 12 hours every day. That's a hard work. And then not taking almost any days off. Okay, content creators have burnout. You know, no matter how much money you make, you go through a lot of problems, so it's not easy. But then he reminds me of another creator who also had an insane work ethic, who was also extremely motivated and also very, very critical of the Black community, of Black women. And that person was Tommy Sotomayor. Besides Anton Daniels, I don't know of any other creator that worked as hard, as diligently as Tommy Sotomayor. And the one thing that I would say is similar between Anton Daniels and Tommy Sotomayor is that they talk about their wealth a lot. Anton Daniels almost has built an entire brand, the framework of bag chasers, having money, having wealth. You know, when they talk about other people, they can refer to them as broke. Anton especially does this.
Poors. Shout out to the poors. We refer to y'all as poors. Right? Shout out to the poors, the fake poors, the middle class, and the rich. Poors. Shout out to the poors. Okay. Now I haven't looked, but hopefully there's not a government shutdown again at the end of this month. This has been a very interesting start to 2026 again. I told y'all to get it together and get ready. I told y'all. I tried to tell y'all. All right. I'm just saying. We'll see. I'm watching, y'all. I'm watching.
You know, a lot of those, you know, kind of talking points, you know, kind of arrogant vibes, they're almost identical. Not the same, but almost identical. And the thing is that the anti-Black talking points that both have are almost the same. Both have been on Fox News. Both started in the organics Black sector of YouTube, and then their content has went out. So they have a multicultural fan base and all of this. However, what I've noticed is even the same alliances are the same. They're cool with Fresh and Fit. You know, they're cool with people on the alt-right, it seems. And ultimately, when you see the behavior of, let me just say Tommy Sotomayor, let me say Myron, ultimately Pearl, just Pearly Things, what happened to those people? Well, ultimately, they met their demise trying to chase the bag. And when I can see what's happening with Anton and his career, his rise, and no doubt it's been impressive. I mean, he's getting like something like 30 million views a month on YouTube. He has found a way to create his content, but doesn't require a whole lot of editing. He does his reactions. He has his clip farming. I think a lot of that came from just Pearly Things. Doesn't really put a whole lot of time into each video, like making storylines, but he gets them out quickly. He has, you know, some strong talking points.
Damn, sound like Shade O'Shea. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Fair use. Even though I know he cool with it. O'Shea, that sound like Shade. O'Shea. Come on now. We all don't have to do it the same. We all got our ways of doing it. Shout out to the various content creators that just do it differently. Do it their own way. So what works for one may not work for another, and you got to find your way. And if that's his way, then he found it, just like you found your way. Don't O'Shea got like 3 channels? He got the celebrity junk and the O'Shea Duke Jackson, I guess it's called. Then the African channel. Don't he have like one more? Shout out to O'Shea. Ain't he in like Uganda or something? What kind of doctor is he? Is he taking patients? O'Shea, what kind of doctor are you? Because I'm trying to understand. Maybe I can put you on my plan and have you be my doctor. I mean, I'm not coming to Africa. So you're going to have to come here. We talk about it.
If you want to agree with some of those, he's definitely articulate. I would take nothing from him. But what I can see is the problem that happened with Tommy, where the money, the fame has gotten to his head. And what is happening is he's getting himself into situations that money cannot buy. All right. Just things like, with the whole Mika, the young lady on the show, that he tried to have with Corey Holcomb, and just admitting to the whole world that he can, sleep around and do what he want to do. And, his wife is okay with it. And, he's always somewhere out with a bad chick. This was the situation that you saw with Tommy Sotomayor. He had a lot of online infidelity going on. I mean, he had his OnlyFans. And then typically what happens is, when you keep behaving in any kind of way, especially if it doesn't show some level of humility, sometimes ultimately being too abrasive, ultimately being too polarizing, what it does. And Anton has done a little bit of better job with Tommy Sotomayor. He has reaction videos and he can sustain himself by that. Like I said, he's not making content of his own every.
Not to interrupt, but I just got an alert that says that there's a winter storm warning for us that is in effect until 1 p.m. January the 26th. Y'all, that's not even today. Today's the 25th. So if the winter storm warning is in effect in Philadelphia until January the 26th, 1 p.m. EST, I don't think my plane going out at 5:51 a.m. tomorrow. Should I go to work tomorrow? Just take the day back and save it for a damn cruise or something. Oh, Lord.
Every day. He's reacting to a lot of stuff, and that kind of balances out. But it comes to a point where you can't be polarizing anymore. It comes to a point where you alienate yourself. It comes to a point when you're a little bit too right-leaning, and this business could have you in a situation where you're mired, or sunk, and then you crash out more on the Black community. You brag about all the wealth that you have. You talk about how everybody else is broke, and then typically you're in like a quagmire. So the more that you are trying to
in a quagmire, I thought that was a person on what's that show called? I forget that cartoon show, The Simpsons. He ain't lying, child. O'Shea ain't lying. He's still shady, but he is not lying. I've said that. When Anton starts talking and going on a tirade, I'll be like, oh my God, here by myself. Anton, shut the fuck up. And then I got to change the channel because, child, it'd be a long ass tirade. Bragging a lot, for sure, child. Continued success. But, child, I should not know that watch that you was about to buy is $56,000. To each his own. Spend your money how you want to, right? But we don't need to know that. How many times where my watch? You see my watch? This just an Apple Watch, okay? It don't mean nothing. Showing watches like this. Child, I wouldn't know a Rolex if it rolled over me. Or any of the other watches, child. All I know is Apple Watch and Movado. That's it. Because we used to get Movados before this thing became a thing. So I wouldn't know. But other people clearly do, child. They know where to break into to get these watches, allegedly.
Defend yourself. You're sinking more in quicksand. You're literally destroying yourself. And what I'm seeing right now with some of the creators is like they're just chasing the bag. They're doing almost anything they can do, whether it's polarizing or not, to chase the bag. And then they underestimate the effects that this has not only on your mental health, on the people that are around you. And I've been through this a little bit, not as much as these guys, because I've never really been, I've had polarizing moments online for sure, but not moments where, it's extreme crashing out like some of these guys are doing. And then ultimately you run out of, like I said, things to really, really.
Child, I sorry to interrupt again, but yesterday when O'Shea was sitting there with that 5150 shirt on, I saw the muscles. Child, I saw the muscles. Go ahead, O'Shea. You try and have arms like CGA. Nobody's got LL Cool J, of course. Nobody got better arms than CGA, but it looked like O'Shea might be trying.
Build your career on, and pretty much you end up like Tommy. Now, the thing with Anton, he is a lot more intelligent, I believe, than Tommy. He is more suited for a lot of collaboration. He'll pay people. He'll always collaborate with someone like Charleston White. So I don't see him having the exact same crash out problems, but I do see him misappropriating his leverage. And everything is about money. Everything is about cash. I got it and you don't. I'm paid. I'm balling. I have this. And I have that. And in the moment you start thinking like that, instead of about everything else is important, because once you start making a certain amount of money every month, it becomes normal. There's only so much stuff that you can buy with your wealth. But whatever you have to do to buy the wealth and to get the wealth, if it causes some kind of personal stress or calamity on you, folks start talking about your daughter, eventually it weighs on you. It has an effect on you. Like, let's assume somebody like Anton, where he the kind of commentary that he makes can get people to challenge you in public. I'm not saying that people do this, but it could. That could be a situation where it's very challenging. You know, imagine everywhere you go, somebody has some level of an issue with you. You know, people are crazy. People are insane. You out with your wife, you're out with your kids, and, you know, people are addressing you for what you say on YouTube. And then ultimately, you end up, after you disrespect the Black community, you end up like Tommy. Maybe not financially, but you end up like that because
more shade
at a certain point
towards Tommy.
Nobody wants to deal with you. And I've seen this. I've seen it. I've seen where you have a lot of friends when you're up, and then people just refuse to work with you. You kind of cut yourself off, and then when you go out there to the white people, thinking that they're going to be a little bit better because you haven't been calling them out. Well, ultimately, we have seen what happens. Look at Fresh and Fit. A lot of these guys are on the gold mine right now, and that's the one thing about Anton. I'll give him credit. But Anton right now, he has the Black audience. And when you have the Black audience, like I said, you're always going to be paid with the Black community because so many people just kind of disregard having a strong Black audience. But if you have it, you always got money. But when you trade that audience in for what Tommy did, I seen Tommy blow the biggest opportunity that any Black creator ever had. Threw it all away to get accepted by white folks. Myron. I've seen Myron do the same thing. In fact, even after. And now you see Anton Daniels going down this same road, and maybe Anton Daniels believes that he's special. Maybe he feels like he doesn't have these same problems that Tommy Sotomayor had.
So do y'all think that Anton is going down the road of white people, I guess is what he's saying? Is excuse me. So O'Shea is basically saying, from what I'm hearing, is that Anton is going down the road of white people trying to get at white people. Even though I know he went on Fox once or twice, maybe, which honestly was a great opportunity as far as I'm concerned, because I find it interesting that people will be upset with you if you're Black, if you try to cross over. That's what I would consider it. I'm not talking about Tommy Sotomayor. That's his own thing, right? That's something different. But with Anton, so this is what I'm hearing. You're limited on what you can do. You can only stay with the Black sector and Black people. You can't advance. Because I told y'all, Anton thinks down the road. I'm talking business right now. He thinks down the road. A lot of Black people don't. I said that, I meant that. A lot of Black people don't.
This is amazing.
And they just think of limited terms, and they don't think of future. They only think of right now. And then as soon as you see that they're with somebody white, then all of a sudden you're not Black no more. You don't like Black people. Anton's audience, in my opinion, and I don't know it, but if Fa is here, I don't know if Fa is here, is not even that white. I feel like the audience that I have is a little bit more white maybe than Anton. I don't even think it's like all Black people. So they clearly are okay with it. Why is anybody else upset about it? Because Corey said you don't talk about Black men, so now it's always this requirement of what you got to do to prove that you're Black. Listen, Black people, if you don't understand this, then shout out to y'all. But it's always somebody saying that you got to prove your Blackness to nobody. I've been there, but I say, fuck yeah, because I'm not required to prove anything to anyone. The only people that I got to be worried about, like I always say, are the people that I'm responsible for, and that's it. So if somebody out in the public don't like it, that's fine. This is YouTube. You are welcome to scroll the fuck up, move the fuck on. Like I said, when Anton get on my nerves, I scroll the fuck up. But some of the things that he was just saying are the same thing as what Kevin Samuels was saying. What is the difference? If Kevin Samuels wasn't out here talking, and shout out to Trend, maybe I'll go get that video that he did yesterday. But Kevin Samuels said, if you're a high value man, you have options. Are we going to act like that wasn't a thing, Bueller? So I don't want to talk about nobody's marriage because it ain't nobody's business. So when Kevin says, though, that you have options, yeah, not all of y'all, but whoever was talking about that, especially you sassy straights. Yeah, I'm a high value man, and I can have as many women as I want to, and I can sit up here and I can have a wife and I can have a girl. Did he not say, you get the money and the women will come? Or if he didn't say it, CGA said it. Between the two of them, one of them said that. Everybody all in with that. Yeah, you just gotta go out here and make some money and I'm be a high value man, and then women gonna come to me, and women gonna come to me, and women gonna come to me. Was that not said? Am I making that up? Am I making that up? I'm pretty sure I heard that. Black men don't cheat, they exercise options. Now all of a sudden everybody is like, oh no, how could he do that? Allegedly, if that's what's going on, I don't know. But clearly that is a topic of conversation for a lot of you sassy straights that I've been seeing over the last few weeks. And now it's like, how dare he? So is it because of Anton? Because it seems like you don't give a damn about women. Allah, let me say female. Allah, the child. She should have been in bed. She's grown. She's really 18. All this shit, the excuses that are being made. Now everybody all outraged. If it's true, allegedly, that he's exercising his options. If it's true, I don't know. It's not my business. I do not care. But this is what y'all are talking about. And yet when Kevin was talking about it, y'all was all the fuck in. So now that allegedly that there's somebody that is successful, high value, I guess, whatever. I know there's a list of it. I don't know it because it's not my issue. Now all of a sudden y'all got the opposite to say. And yes, it was majority of the same people that I see around here running off at the mouth. Now it's an issue. But if Kevin was here and he was saying it, it'd be like, yes, Godfather, yes, Godfather. And y'all know I love Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Y'all know I love Kevin Samuels. Like literally, I think I was in love with that man. I said that. But he was saying this shit. Y'all was all for it. Now there's somebody allegedly maybe doing it. Now y'all talking about, oh my God, but Anton said. Wild, as Trent says. That's crazy. Now y'all got issues. Now y'all picking this shit apart. Now how dare he? Now how could he do this? Because I know y'all don't care about Rita. Yeah. And I don't want to say her name. I know y'all don't really care about his wife. I know y'all don't care about his daughter. Because I'm going to stand by, for the most part, y'all don't care about women, Black women in particular. You just want to have what you want, the way you want it, when you want it. And I don't know if it's being high value. I don't know if it's just because, you know, Black men are the most desired, because I didn't heard that. Y'all going to go around with that adage as well. So is Anton not Black? So women don't like him. He not really Black. Maybe he fake Black because he talk white. But back to the business part of it, because I don't want to talk about nobody's marriage because it's nobody's business, right? As far as what's going on right now with the whole algorithm and even me doing it is all this talk about Anton. So who do y'all think is going to benefit from this, Bueller? Who do y'all think benefits from all of this? Yes, content creators do, but guess who else benefits from all this? I give you 3 guesses and the first 3 don't count. Anton. Because you're introducing him by talking about him to a group of people that might not even know him. This is why I said when Kendra Gilliams is over here upset that people are reacting to her videos, child, that's how people get to know you, is because they reacting to a completely different audience. My audience is different. Me and a lot of people share the same people, but if you have a big audience, then sometimes you're going to share people. So I get a list of basically who watches me and watches Theo and watches even Single by Choice and even O'Shea. I get that list, right? And even Anton is on there. So if there's a lot of people over on Single by Choice, for instance, that don't necessarily watch me, if they go ahead and do a video, there may be people that are interested, and then they'll be like, oh, let me go check her out. Or from here, and they'd be like, oh, let me go check Anton out. Sandra Faye does that all the time. Shout out to my girl. Sandra Faye says that all the time. She was like, I didn't even know these people until Missy started talking about them. Then she goes and finds them. Then she starts doing videos. She came back just last week, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't even know who these people were until Missy. And then she went. Amazing. And then she went and started doing videos on it. That's just how it works. So you think y'all thinking that Anton is mad that there's all this conversation about him? I promise you, allegedly, but I promise you, allegedly, he ain't mad. because he winning. I promise you, he ain't mad because he winning. These are all these different audiences that are being introduced to Anton, the bag chasers, and child, whatever the hell else he do. Child, that bag chasers alone, allegedly, is enough money. So if somebody finally recognizes, like I be trying to tell ya, that you need to be worried about getting your finances straight and getting your, not even getting your money up, but making sure that you can take care of yourself and not depend on the government. Stop waiting around for the government to give you shit. That's why I said after that last 40 days, 40 nights, if this shit is only good until January, fake pores, have a fucking plan. Don't spend all your money on Christmas because remember, the eggs is high and the milk is high. Save your damn money. We'll see. Because I think, interjecting this in real quick, if funding is there in that bill for ICE, given what just happened again, the Democrats allegedly aren't going to go for it. And of course, you'll blame Trump. And then y'all won't have nothing to eat because the food stamps will stop and whatever else goes along with it. But y'all, let me get on up out of there. But I don't think people think that far ahead because it's just in the moment and it's emotional. And child, that's not a person with a business mind. So if you have a business mind, then you can actually see, just like I told y'all about the $500 super chat. But y'all, don't listen to me. I don't know shit. I'm just a woman. Shout out to Fit Granny. She said ODJ is an opportunist. He was like these other he was like those other dudes who couldn't keep Tommy Sotomayor off his lips. Now it's AD. In my opinion, as long as these people don't surpass them, they're fine. There's a thought. There's a thought. It could be right. You know what? I think that definitely, in my opinion, is the problem with that bitch ass ninja. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Mad that Anton is moved up in the world and he's still like I think Foss said at 7,000 allegedly child. Shout out to Kofi, thank you boo. He said I told you a lot of guys are groupies too. Child. Very interesting. Thank you, boo. Shout out to Hiram up in here. He said, Anton said. Hopefully Rev come up with something today. I can put it out on the next live stream, child. Oh, y'all said not to go to work tomorrow? All right, fine. You put me in a corner. I won't go to work tomorrow. Night J, appreciate you, boo. She said Anton broke out past Black YouTube and they hating. He has come a long way. He has definitely come a long way from the sneakers in the background, child, coming out in a Versace robe. I think it's a Versace robe, being on that panel with Lapeef, all that stuff. And it's from work. You got to work. This is the part that I don't understand. People are making excuses for Gen Z, talking about it's so hard and the prices is high and the money ain't the same and all this bullshit. Y'all gotta, I'm not saying that it's not different, okay? But y'all gotta understand and know also, which is something that Gen Z don't recognize and realize, is that you cannot have everything that you want when you want it. You have to have something called delayed gratification, and y'all don't believe in that. And that is the main problem with y'all. Not to mention the fact that y'all don't want to cohabitate. You don't want to get married. You don't want to deal with men. Turn around, complain about the same people that you don't want to be with, and you want to do it all on your own. Imagine if you had two incomes and you did it together, but y'all don't want to hear none of that. And the marriage rates are down, all in. But y'all want to do it on your own. I'm not of a do it on my own type of person. My aunts and uncles were not a do it all on your own type of person. And so success comes when you do it together. But y'all, that's a whole nother live stream. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Shout out to Unity is Strength. Thank you, hun. He says, Black folks stay your backsides in this house and supervise your kids. I try to say that too, but that's crazy talk as well. Because, child, these people out here talking about Generation X grandmothers will not watch their kids for the weekend while I go to Miami. And said this out loud. Why do y'all think you should go to Miami when you have kids? You should sit your fucking ass in the house and work or pay for a babysitter. It's not like you said go to work. You said go to Miami to whore for the weekend. And I'm supposed, Women, find your husband and sit down. Men, focus on your money and your health. Definitely on the health for show. That's the other thing. Y'all gonna sit up here and listen to Oprah talking about, oh, it's the obesity gene is the reason that you can't lose weight. And I've had all these problems because of the obesity gene. Child, how many damn things has that woman said about her damn weight to make fucking excuses? So now she's pushing GLB. Is it GLB? Child, Ozempic. Let me just say Ozempic, child, because I don't know which letter it is. Now she out here talking about Ozempic. Y'all sitting up here, yeah, Oprah, yeah, girl. Now everybody gonna go and get Ozempic or whatever, because that's laziness.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Child, I'm gonna have to write that down because I cannot keep it. So thank you, GLP, the GLP-1. And y'all gonna listen to Oprah after all this shit about Oprah don't like black people and what she did to black men and what she did to black this and blackity black. And now she out here selling something else. Allegedly. But I just don't think that Oprah is out here doing anything without getting something for it. Shout out to her. But she got to be on The View where they're like, yeah, Oprah, yeah, girl. And y'all ain't even paying attention. Anton is here. I know y'all joking. Lies. Where? Oh my God, what the fuck? Of course I dropped a link for Anton. Because Anton said. Oh my goodness gracious, what the fuck? Now they're going to be like, see, Anton pays you. Anton pays you. There you go. Come on up. What the fuck? Oh my God. Thank you for letting me know, child. Thank you. Shout out to y'all. Lord help your people. See, I told you. She just likes Anton. Child. Anton will come up here. I'ma still tell him, you be running off at the damn mouth. Anton, please shut up. I gotta go. I'm not trying to sit here and listen to all this. Child, I want to know. Yeah. Anton pays me. Anton pays me to do this. Anton paid me to do all this. I can't.
This is amazing.
I wouldn't lie to you allegedly. Thank you, boo. I cannot. This is crazy. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Because, child, you know I got a video for him. If I didn't tell you, I got another video from him. Shout out to, I ain't even going to say who sent it to me. Child, y'all be hooking me up with shit, y'all. Y'all be hooking me up with shit. Let me tell y'all. I'm like, what? But Anton said, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. Shout out to Anton in the building, y'all. Anton must pay you. Anton got to be paying you. Oh, so no, you can't even give me credit for being objective. It's got to be Anton is paying me. What is going on with you?
I'm chilling. What's going on, baby girl? I love your show.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even know you knew who I was, child. I'm telling you, some of y'all, I appreciate you. Because I know everybody can't take me. And clearly
I got thick skin.
And everybody can't take you either. So I don't know how long you've been listening to what I was saying today.
I just cut on my went on YouTube.
Okay.
And I seen you. And so I said, well, why not pull up and just have her ask me whatever she want to ask me anyway.
An exclusive, y'all. I got an exclusive. Oh, Freeze. Are you? Oh, I'm not supposed to say that name. BAN. Are you listening now? All right. First of all, I'm gonna let him know because I told him. I said I ain't scared. It is what it is, right? You be long-winded, child. You be long-winded. I'm like, oh, Anton, child.
I be long-winded.
Yeah, you be long-winded. I be like, Anton, please shut the fuck up.
I'm a streamer.
Can we get to the point? I'm here for information. Can you just get to the point?
Which point? I'm a streamer. That's what I do. I have to get my thoughts out. I'm a C student, so it take me a little longer than most people.
I'm the same. I say the same thing. Can you teach you to talk to me like I'm 3, like I'm 5? Because I'm not the smartest. So let me just go back to, all right. So I'm watching, of course, the same night that you was on the show. I was awoken by someone that said, "Oh my God, you see what's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, get up out of the bed to do a live stream and watch all that." So I'm watching and everything, and I'm just like, all right, I see this is crazy, blah, blah, blah. We talking about it. I had seen a few weeks beforehand. I was like, oh, Anton sent $500. I was like, yeah, look at all these people. So all these people going to be like, ooh, who's that with the 500? The 500.
Well, let me be clear. Anytime I go on the content creators platform and anytime I send money, and you can go and look at all of them, I always send $500 just because I support content creators.
Okay.
So that's not new. But I had been being reached out to for months prior to that. And I was scheduled to do a bunch of different podcasts on the West Coast because I had already talked to Corey on the phone, and I told him that I will reach out to him when I'm coming to the West Coast. So Adam 22 wound up getting sick. And so I wound up not doing no jumper, but I was still out there on the West Coast.
You mentioned that,
for like I don't know, like over a week. So what I did was I went over to Vegas for a few. Actually, I was in San Diego. Then I flew to LA, and then I stayed over in Vegas for 3 days, and then I flew back to Los Angeles to do 5150. So that's how that played out. But the whole point was I don't want to do streaming interviews like with big platforms and stuff. I'd rather go in person because I don't like being muted. I don't like being any of that. So I'd rather go in person because I can actually, you know what I'm saying, interact with person, because I think that communication is more than just what you say. It's the body language. It's all of that.
Yep. And you said that too. So then all that happened, and then everybody's waiting for the 5150 to come on, right? Excuse me. And I watched that. Of course, we streamed all that too. And I'm for it. Like, I'm a content creator. I was part of TLA's mastermind, so I got all
TLA. Yeah, TLA is he's done really, really well for himself. I love the lane that he's carved for himself.
Absolutely. I always will give him props. But my issue, which everyone else is just like, oh my God. I'm like, child, did y'all not see that man bring a whole ass minor up on this on internet and say things that are inappropriate? I was like,
well, I could tell you why that is. That's not about me. Listen. I'm gonna give it to you, Michonne. Is it Michonne? I'm sorry. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
It's Michonne.
Michonne, I'm sorry. Let me tell you what's happening, Michonne.
You can call me Messy.
All right, Messy. Let me tell you what's really happening.
It's amazing.
It's not me. It has nothing to do with me. They hate it's several different things. The first thing is that they hate what I represent because I'm the person that wasn't supposed to make it because I'm not the thug. I don't have any broken family. I don't have any scandals. I've never been to jail, any of that. So when I say that this ain't what we supposed to be, we supposed to be different from that, it makes people upset because I'm not a part of the go along, get along gang. That's number one. But let me tell you why they attack my wife and my daughter. They don't like dark-skinned Black women.
I believe that. We definitely have a
telling you the honest to God. Now, listen. My wife is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like in real life. Anybody that has ever met her, 1,000 people didn't met her at all of my Patreon meetups.
They all say she's nice. Very nice.
She's
very
the nicest person in the world. She's absolutely gorgeous. Like slim and the waist, the sweetest person ever, all of that. But again,
this is amazing.
I'm telling you that dark-skinned Black women, and it even goes as far as my daughter. Think about it. Do you know how much of a piece of shit you have to be in order to attack an underage child? Like that. Like that's the lowest of the low. I'm keeping it 100. Like that is the lowest of the low that you can ever be. But that's the spaces that we live in. It's no rules, which is a good and a bad thing, right? The no rules is you get to see who people truly are. Because I think that the internet is really the reflection of how people really think, but they would never really think it in person. Like they would never say that in person. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll never say, "Oh, you a stupid," whatever, so on and so forth. But they don't like dark-skinned black women, which is really weird to me because if everybody is so pro-black, right? Fuck what we say on the internet. I always go by what we do. If everybody is so pro-black, then wouldn't that mean we would marry black women? Wouldn't that mean that we wouldn't have children out of wedlock? Wouldn't that mean that we would hire all black people? Wouldn't that mean that we would stay in black cities? Wouldn't that mean that we would put money in our communities?
Wouldn't that mean that you wouldn't be married to a non-black person? Shout out to Don Lemon.
So I don't believe people because their life is not a reflection of what they say that they are. I don't believe them.
I'm with you. I hear you. And I also believe that we all don't have to think the same, believe the same stuff. But I feel like there's a cult kind of that says that if you don't do what I say or you don't believe what I believe, then there's something wrong with you. We're
the most cultish people ever.
And especially politically, Anton, because I really think that that's probably even more so one of the main things that's a problem. Because even people say that to me because I won't necessarily, I don't even know really the reason why, but because I won't say like who I voted for or stuff like that. It's like,
oh, but see, I will say it,
right,
because I don't give a fuck, and I think that we need the problem with the culture, because I see the name of this show, right? Is it would seem as though everybody hates me, but that's not true. What has always been true in high school, middle school, elementary school, college, and in social media today is the small minority is the loudest ones in the room. True. So because, for example, there's a ton of awesome black people. There's a ton of people that's reached out to me. Some of the biggest celebrities like, man, I love what you're doing. I got your back, whatever, so on and so forth, right? But everybody stays quiet, right? Because they don't want to fuck up a bag. They don't want to get the wrong reputation, whatever, so on and so forth. But there's a silent majority of people that don't think the way that the most degenerate people on the internet thinks. And so people wonder, well, how come you got a bigger platform than all of these motherfuckers combined and put together? The majority of my demographics are black people.
I said that.
I have over 21,000 Patreon members. Short of Joe Budden, nobody is fucking with me.
Didn't I just say that, y'all?
And it's continuing to grow. I do over 100 million views a month. So that would tell you something different. Now, of course, it's going to be a lot of loud people, but what I am using this to illustrate to people is that y'all got to be unapologetic in your convictions. Stop thinking that you have to say the thing that everybody wants you to hear and start being authentically you. Right. You don't have to fuck with this degenerate shit. You don't have to go to jail. You don't have to have baby mamas. You don't have to have smut, right? You can actually be authentically you, and you gonna find your groove. You'll find your audience. Everybody is looking to come up and trying to get clout and all of this shit. I don't worry about that. I say exactly what I mean, and I mean what I say. And it's gonna work out exactly how it's supposed to. And I'm gonna win every time. I've been winning my entire life. I'm never going to lose, ever.
And I can see that as being very confident, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I just think that I think the Republican stuff and the conservative stuff is just something at this point, especially in this current climate, that pushes people over the edge as well, to say that you're not really black and how dare you and Trump is a racist, because I get those comments all the time. And I'm just trying to.
Most of these motherfuckers they can't even read past the third grade level. Let them stand them up and tell them to read a book and see what happens.
You said, I think on the show, what did you say? You said something about it when you were talking to him. I forget what it was. And he wanted you to say something about white men. People be trying to say that shit to me all the time. Not about white men in particular.
But first of all, nobody is going to tell me what I should and shouldn't say.
Exactly.
Like you're not going to tell me when I can't. Like, that's like telling you Hey man, make your man. I don't have to do shit. Like I'm gonna do whatever. Now, if you want to go and look at and see exactly what I communicate about, because I talk about everything and everybody, and nobody is absolved.
Right.
So, you know, if you just want to do your research, then that's cool. But the fact of the matter is, I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it. And that's the true measure of a man, is doing what you want to do when you want to do it and taking care of business when you don't want to do it. That's the true measure of a man. So here's the key. Everybody that come against me, I want to see what their background look like. Broken homes, baby mamas, dog women, ain't even took care of the kids that they have, all of that shit. Like, I don't respect niggas because just because you can, you know what I'm saying, you can say something on the internet, your life is shit. Your life is shit. And so I am the prototype for how you are supposed to perform in the Black community and be an asset to the people that's around you. And they don't like that because I'm matter of fact with it, and they want me to be humble. And I said, fuck you. I'm not being humble for you. For who? Only person I'm humble to is God. I'm not humble to no men, no regular fucking men that I don't even know in real life, half of them. Fuck them. I don't care nothing about these niggas.
But I say the same thing with regard to what happens on YouTube, and it stays on YouTube. What do we know about anything? And I don't even care outside of YouTube, because my thing is that everybody be lying up here anyway. So once the camera's off, the camera's off. Y'all do and say whatever the hell it is that you want to. But if you can't find something while you're up here to learn from, then what are you doing here? It's just entertainment. It's just fun. Fine. It can be all that. But I feel like that I have learned from you, from different things, because I'm more business minded as well. I'd be like, I just said that everybody is
messy. We got to separate ourselves from the bullshit. No culture fucks with every part of the culture.
Right.
We are the only group of people that's supposed to support the degenerates.
Right. Agree.
All Asian people don't fuck with Asian. Fuck. All white people don't even mess with all white people. They outcast them and they say, you niggas can't read. Y'all degenerate. You got baby mamas and you don't add value into society. And they don't mess with them. We're the only people that exalt the worst of our community and think that they should have a voice. I am not here to be friends with people. I am here to give the game the information, entertain, get my money, and then help people become the best versions of themselves. And then on top of that, on my bucket list is also to destroy every part of the culture that I don't like. I want it to fall. I want it to burn. I want it to burn to the ground in every way, shape, or form. All of the degenerate shit that we have seen and that is continuing to be pushed on our people, to think that we're supposed to embrace it. I want to burn every part of it. I want all of it to go away.
I just be like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. That's how I'm with it. I just be like, it's about me and mine. That's how I look at it. Let everybody do what they want to do. The information is here. If you want it, you can take it. I give it to you. Like, it's okay to ask somebody for help. I just feel like there's not enough people that want to ask for help, and they don't want to ask you because of whatever. And I do think that it's because you've come a long way from Lapeef, which is where I found out about you from Kevin, who mentioned you. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. And then I was like, now, who is walking around with a Versace robe on? I said, this man looking crazy. Then you had all the sneakers behind you. I was like, this ninja, what the hell?
I'm crazy until I'm not.
No, listen, but from that to where you are now, and I'm like, all right, clearly there was a plan in place of which was set and implemented and is all running on all cylinders, I shall call it. I'm like, why can't anybody see that? Maybe they don't know you from before, but looking at all the videos that I see, they do.
One of the things that me and Kevin Samuels used to talk about all the time was, which it was a little bit different from Kev to me, because I'm learning as I go, right? I'm building a plane as I fly it. And so for me, I've had to adjust and say, man, I can't have my family as much anymore because people are vicious and they're not content creators. And so they just like living their life. They just like having fun. They like going to the grocery store or whatever. And so they don't want that type of visibility. So I've had to adjust as I continue to learn, because social media is still fairly new. It's not something that's been around for 50 years, right? So we figuring it out as we go.
Yeah.
But at the same time, one of the things that me and Kevin Samuels just talk about was that we love to leave up our old videos so people can see how you evolve. And the beauty in that is that you're not supposed to be the same person that you was 10 years ago.
Correct.
You're supposed to be different. Shit, I don't even want to be the same person that I was last year.
Correct.
I want to be growing. And if you listen, here's my thing. If you see a person that's the same as they was 10 years ago, get the fuck away from them. Because
exactly.
They're going to keep you in the mud.
Exactly. I say the same stuff, Anton. I'm like, all right, this is the start of a new year. Are you the same person you was last year as you are this year? And what you're going to do to change by the time the next year comes? That's why I'm like, y'all are so upset about things that I don't even know it matters, at least not to me. I'm always looking at business perspective of stuff, because if you're not going to actually do something to make it and have more and get more, but then you're over here whining and complaining about the government that you don't want a king, but then you're looking for food stamps or Section 8 and begging and waiting and everything else. It's like you can't wait for anything. If you don't go get it, no one is going to give it to you. It's not going to come in a box that says black for you. And then that's what you're waiting for. And I'm not even talking about
some people are never going to get it. They just got to be left behind. You're not going to convince them. You're not going to bring them along. Sometimes you just got to cut the dead weight and you got to continue to grow. But yeah, I mean, the goal is to always be the greater and better next year than you are the year before. So it's okay. Listen, I used to be liberal. I used to be all of that. Like I was, I grew up big black family. I grew up in the church. I got saved when I was 11 years old. It was different back then. We had to tarry for the Holy Ghost. So I don't know if you know anything about that. Like we was at the altar. So we used to have stays where, you would basically do shut-ins and lock-ins. And we had to tarry. And then eventually, I don't want to go and get into it, but we called it saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, speaking in other tongues as the Spirit of God gave utterance. So I was raised in the church, but I was also raised in the inner city of Detroit. So I seen the tale between two worlds. You know what I'm saying? I come from an environment where, the crack house was right up the street, but I had two parents in my household and said, we're not going to do that. That's not how we live in our lives. So I have the opportunity. I was a kid that had older brothers that was in the streets, but they said, we're going to protect you because you're going to be the one to make it out. You know what I'm saying? So my life is understanding it from growing up in inner city of Detroit, born in 1982, but knowing that I had a bigger calling on my life. And so I've seen it. I've seen both sides. My father seen me going the wrong way. And so in 7th and 8th grade, pulling me out so he can put me in private school. And that opened up my eyes before going back into public school, in high school and graduating from Cass Tech. A lot of people know what Cass Tech is. It's the greatest high school in Detroit. But it's my life was, wait a minute, I see how degenerate this is. I see that the class clown is actually the fool. The person that flunk out and get bad grades, he's the dummy. And we supposed to have a greater expectation for our community. We worse off than we ever been before. We ain't got no heroes. All of our heroes is fucking athletes and pastors and people that rap a song.
I'm trying to
we
think.
don't have nothing to look up to. So now when you push back, and it doesn't mean that I'm always right.
It's amazing.
But it means that we're not open to the possibility of what if. Most of us that have grown up to be 30 and 40 years old, it's over for us because we already set in our ways. So you put the information out there. You get who you can, you bring them along, and you say, fuck everybody else. Everybody not supposed to go.
I agree. But that's kind of the direction that I come from, though. Like, I'm going to give you the information. I'm giving it to you, honestly, for free. You don't want to do it, and then it is what it is. So I agree with you. Everybody don't want to come. Everybody not trying to come. And what can you do? That's why it's like, I got to take care of me and mine. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
So as far as,
what questions do you have for me, Messi?
My only issue with all
you can ask me anything.
My only issue with all this was the part about, bringing the kid up. That's it. That's where I've been harping on, and all these people keep making these excuses. So my thing is that TLA did the
well, people will change their standards depending on who they don't like.
Awesome. You're awesome.
And
You're
if
awesome.
you know, my daughter was a little light-skinned girl, it don't matter about her accomplishments. It don't matter about where she going. It doesn't matter about her background. It doesn't matter that is a standard by which we're supposed to raise our daughter. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is that she's a little dark-skinned girl, and she's mine. And so that's reason enough to change your standards from, oh no, we don't go after kids, to, well, you know what? That's what we do. Ain't no rules no more.
So are you going to sue?
Well, I can't really talk about that. My goal right now, Messi, is to assess, you know, what is going on with my daughter, and then I play it from there.
How is your daughter?
She figuring it out. She figuring it out. As a person, she's great, and so luckily, I have the resources to do everything that I can to ensure that she's protected as much as possible. But I can't control the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Of course not. Can you confirm that she is or is not a minor?
She is a minor.
Okay.
She's 100% a minor.
Okay.
She's still in high school. She's still in high school.
Okay. So is do you expect that there will be more coming from Corey with regard to this? Coming back.
Listen. I anticipated all of this 10 moves ahead.
You mean you looking long term at things? That's what you're saying?
Is not all of this obvious?
I know. But for the people in the cheap seats, just I like when I'm proven to be correct with what I'm saying. There's some things that I know and there's plenty that I don't know. And I always want to make sure that when I'm proven right, that I say, I try to tell ya. But people, you know, sometimes think what they want to.
Is not all of this obvious?
It is. But maybe it's for people that don't think that way and only think in the moment. It wouldn't be obvious to them. And I think there's a lot of people that don't think that far. And unfortunately, just think
listen, I'm not the typical black guy. I'm not that.
Are you black, Anton? That's the other question. Are you black?
Well, I just showed my father's and my grandfather's birth certificates from Dawson, Georgia. It's on the Anton Daniels channel. I mean, it's on a Millionaire Morning Show channel.
You said you just showed it. What was that, on a show this week?
Probably last week.
Oh, okay.
It's up there.
Okay.
Born in Detroit, Michigan, 1982, Sinai Hospital. Father was born in Dawson, Georgia. His father was born in Dawson, Georgia. His father was down there in Georgia also. My grandfather's name was Aurelius Daniels. My father's name was Thaddeus Daniels.
Okay.
It don't get no blacker than that.
Okay. So what's wrong with what's going on with you and O'Shea? What's the problem there?
Well, O'Shea, last time I talked to O'Shea was shortly after Kevin Samuels died. We were cool. Like we was always cool. And I've never said anything negative about O'Shea. I think that O'Shea felt, want me to be honest with you? I can only speculate because I haven't spoken with him.
Okay.
I think that O'Shea felt some type of way when I became friends with
amazing.
Myron and Fresh and Fit. When I did Myron and Fresh and Fit, and I went on there and I apologized to Myron and Fresh because I had jumped into something that I wasn't supposed to, and it had nothing to do with me, and I had assumed and took a side simply because my homies and all of them was taking a side. I was wrong about that. And so the first thing that I did was I apologized on air. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start evaluating people based off of how I interact with them, not based off of what the narrative is spent about them on the internet. So it seems like the minute that I got cool with Myron, O'Shea just, you know, he did what he did. But I don't take it personal because this is the internet.
Right.
I don't take it personal. Like, I'm not going to come after him or anything like that because as long as people keep it on me,
Yes.
I'm cool with that. Because I'm a content creator and this is what comes along with it. And so I don't take it personal when people come after me. The only time that, if it's not like real between me and you, the only time that I feel some type of way about it, and then now I have to take it personal, is when, you know, when people come after my people. And then then I go dark.
Understood. So
because why would I complain about free publicity?
I know.
I love this shit.
Shout out to me.
Listen, I am one of the most talked about people in 2026. Do you know how beneficial this has been for me?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You can't pay for this type of visibility.
I know.
I got crazy sponsors at my door right now. So do it. Like do the reaction videos, had the conversations, keep my name in the algorithm. I am very blessed for it. And I'm not complaining. That's why I don't have no problem with O'Shea saying what he says and all of that stuff. It's cool. It is what it is. I don't have no problems with that.
So what's the deal with you and Kwame?
I've seen some stuff. Well, listen. Here's the thing about Kwame. Kwame fell for the same thing. He showed you that he don't like black women either. First thing he does is he goes after, he goes after my wife as usual. As beautiful as a soul as she is. It is what it is. I mean, this is what Neanderthals do.
Okay. Did you flag his channel, his live stream or something?
I've never flagged anybody's channel.
I didn't think so, but that's a video that
flag his channel. What would I flag it over?
I think I'm getting secondhand information about that. I haven't watched his video yet, but allegedly, he's saying that allegedly Kwame, he's saying that you flagged the channel. I saw it on somebody else's channel. And I think the video.
I want people to talk about me. Why would I flag a channel of a person that I want? This
is amazing.
He's so easy. He a fiddle. You can play him like a fiddle. You can have him. Listen, one thing I know about Kwame is he gonna give you free promotion for the whole year. Like he will definitely keep your name in the algorithm. Now his channel may not grow, and he'll make an excuse and say, "Oh man, because I don't care. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. I don't care about this. You knew money." No, I'm more money than you. You knew money. No, I'm more money. It's a difference.
Than the NBA player?
I'm more money than him. Michonne, messy. Listen. There's only a lot of these niggas don't got it like you think they got it. I'm telling you.
Allegedly.
No, ain't no. Listen. I believe in my heart. I can't prove it. I'm not saying that it's real. I don't believe that these niggas even got money like that no more.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I just really don't. I believe that most of these niggas is trying to hold on to what they got.
Did you get Red's channel?
Who?
Red Supreme, his channel. Red Supreme TV.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you've been doing it for over 5-6 years and you less than a certain level, I don't even pay attention to this shit.
Okay.
And I don't really talk to niggas that been to jail. I don't talk to niggas that been to prison. I don't talk to niggas that been to jail. I think that's low hanging fruit, honestly.
You saying Red Supreme went to jail? Allegedly?
I don't know. I just don't. When people say certain jail talk, I don't get into that shit. I think that it's really low hanging fruit.
So the thing with O'Shea's video that we was just watching, he says that you are the new Tommy Sotomayor. How you feel about that?
I think that Tommy was a pioneer. Tommy was on the internet before a lot of people was on the internet. I think that Tommy was very, very. I've never actually watched the Tommy live stream. I'm gonna be honest with you because I don't think that I'm his target audience. However, I am objective enough to be able to give credit where credit is due. I think that he was a pioneer. I think that he was awesome in his. I think he was too early though. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that he was saying before it was popular to say it, or the things that he was accused of and that he was taken down for. We was more in a woke era, a woke stage, you know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit hard probably, and it was a lot easier to get canceled and stuff like that. But I think that he found in his way, he cool. I don't know about what I'm just Anton. I don't think that there's anybody like me. I've been married for over 2 decades. I got married when I was 22 years old. I was raised in a church. I'm from inner city of Detroit. I'm me. Just like, there will never be another Kevin Samuels. I hate it when he passed away, when people was like, who's going to be the next Kevin? Kevin is Kevin.
Right.
That's just it. Ain't no new Kevins. Ain't never going to be another person like Kevin. Kevin is authentically him. I think that Tommy is Tommy. O'Shea is O'Shea. I'm me. I think Angry Man is Angry Man. Everybody, regardless of whether you like them or you don't like them, they're uniquely them. I don't think that anybody is anybody, but I think that Tommy is a trailblazer, and he was one of the early adopters. I got on here. I've been on here for about 12, 13 years in general. Didn't take it as serious in the beginning, but I heard that Tommy was on like way earlier than that. So,
okay. So, do you think that you are you trying to cross over? Let me ask it that way. Are you trying to cross over to white people? Allegedly.
The crossover, white people adore me. Been to the White House. What you mean?
I don't think I saw that. I think I may have seen that.
I don't have to cross over. White people adore me.
White people adore you.
Yeah,
So
everybody love me. The biggest hate that you ever gonna get is within your own community. I'll tell you that. Unfortunately, I still love you niggas too, though.
So didn't you meet Donald Trump, or did you just go to something that he was at? I feel like I remember that.
Yes, I have, but I mean, Donald Trump has met a lot of people. I met Donald Trump both in Washington and when he was campaigning here in Michigan.
Okay. So. Yeah. I think that's what it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I know. I think you just said this a while ago. I think it's mostly Black people that are your audience. Is that accurate? Since
I have an audience that's pretty vast, but the majority of people that are my audience members are Black people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because people are saying that you're basically KMAing for white people.
Why? What does that matter? I want all people. I want all the money. I want Hispanics. I want whites. I want Blacks. I want Nigerians. I want everybody. I'm not a Black-owned business. I'm a business.
Okay.
I want all the money. I don't believe in limiting my reach. I want everything and everybody, and I want all of it.
Didn't you say that some years ago, not to limit yourself to being called a Black business?
Yeah, why would I alienate people that also rock out with me?
That also have money?
Yeah, that too.
So did you get the $56,000 watch?
The who?
The $56,000 watch that Rita, I believe. Is that it?
No, this is the presidential.
Anton.
You talking about the new joint that she just sent me? Yeah. I got to go pick it up next week.
Anton, why you be out here telling everybody about all the stuff that you be buying? Do you really think that that's a safe thing to do?
I don't like that. I think that when you're doing it legally, it's good to show people what's possible. They don't mind it if we get it illegally and we stunt, but they mind it if we get it legally and we stunt. Because now you're supposed to be humble. Nah, run that shit up.
I can't
go get it. Ain't nothing wrong with treating yourself. If you work hard, play hard, give back to you. See, but what they won't tell you is that I tithe back to the streets. That I give over $10,000 every single month by hand to people on the streets. No organizations, no nonprofits, none of that fake shit. In cash, I go out and I make sure that people get hotel rooms. I make sure that people are taken care of. I feed my community. I am in the streets at least once every 2 weeks to make sure that people get food, shelter, money, cash, and I give it out and I give it out in person. See, they don't tell you that part though, right? It's only if you go and do something nice for yourself.
Okay, well that's good to know.
See, my people love me in Detroit. Don't let these niggas on the internet fool you. I'm adored in my city, and I can move anywhere that I want to go. I choose to stay in Detroit because it's the blackest city in the United States of America.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And yeah, you're right. Check the chat. I fund people. Check the chat. I fund people's businesses. And I ain't even talking about, hey, I want to take an equity stake in it. I've had people pitch me ideas. I've had 2 weeks straight where people have pitched me ideas and I just gave them grant money.
Yeah. I remember when you were doing that.
My bad chaser hats that I be wearing all the time, that came from a guy that said thank you, showed up to one of my meetups because I had gave him seed money to help him start his business. And so now we in collaboration and actually start to do some other stuff. That's because I help fund his business.
Yeah, I love those hats, honestly. And I heard you when you was talking about that as well. So that's why I'm like, people can feel however they want to feel on a personal level. You can think whatever you want. But as far as I'm concerned, if I'm getting something from you, then I'm going to take what it is that I can get from you. And people don't seem to understand that and concentrate on things like Fleece Johnson. So what do you think?
Fleece? That's my guy.
What do you think about
Fleece?
What do you
love Fleece? I think I was supposed to have a new interview. I'm gonna do something with him in the spring. We're gonna do some new content together. Fleece is necessary. Fleece is necessary. If you don't watch what Fleece says and absolutely get terrified at the idea of ever going to jail or prison, something is wrong with you. Something is genuinely wrong with you. You should be absolutely terrified at some of the stories that he tells. But we champion it. We don't think you even get stripes unless you go to jail.
But there's people who have a problem with the fact that you did the interview with him, not even because I guess of the stories, because I didn't watch that interview, because I know I don't want to go to jail, so that's that. But like they're saying this is amazing. He was flirting with you and you ain't do nothing about it. I mean, what
you want me to do? Beat Fleece up in front of all of the managers and the security and my wife and stuff like that? Man, listen. We're such an emotional people. Like everything that somebody say to you, you're supposed to crash out. Man, stop it. We're not a thinking people, and that's how they got us filled with the prisons. They got us filling up the prisons. They got us filling up the jails. They got us crashing out. They got us losing money. They got us getting fired from our job. They got us losing our platforms. They got us doing all of that, right? We have to start thinking before we do shit, because you don't always have to crash out because you feel some type of way. That is what women do. Women move off of their emotions. Men make logical decisions. Men make logical decisions. So I don't work. Listen, you got to remember, Messi, that's a pre-recorded interview. I could have took it out. I could have not released it. I could have did all of that. I put it out. I don't give a fuck about what people. I put it out. I don't care about what the community think. I care about the results.
Right.
Because most of these niggas is not gonna make it. Most of these niggas don't even know. Yo, if you got child support due, don't talk to me. I don't care about your feedback. If you a single baby daddy, just learn from me. I don't want to hear your advice. If you got a woman out there that's saying, oh my God, he ain't taking care of his kids, or oh my God, he did me dirty. If you got some accusations against you, listen, you got other things that you need to worry about. Right. If your kids is cold, if you got a car note that's due and you got to get yourself together before you start having a conversation with me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take what people say serious because most people aren't serious about their own lives. I don't care about what a degenerate motherfucker say. You need my help. You should be learning from me instead of sitting here having a conversation of what you think I should do. If you knew what I should do, then you would be more successful than me. But you're not. And you a piece of shit. And that's the message for all of these dusty niggas out here that feel some type. What you see happening right now is the trauma Olympics. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you, Messi. The niggas is worse than the women nowadays. It's not the women that we should worry about.
Uh-oh.
All of the shit that I get, any nigga that any people that's in my DMs, it's the men. The men are so emotional. The men are feeling some type of way about it. The men are the ones that are crashing out and they like, oh my God, I can't imagine. What are you gonna do? Why are you going from them? What's wrong with these niggas? Honestly, I'm keeping it 100. It's the men that are the ones that are the most emotional crash dummies that I've ever seen in my entire life. I said, when I was looking at what was going on, when I look at the Kwame Browns, when I look at the Corey Holcombs and shit like that, when I look at the snitching that they got going on and stuff like that, and oh my God, you got a side chick. You can ask me about that too if you want to. Oh my God, you got a side chick and all of that. And I'm thinking to myself, what part of the game is that? When did these niggas become Tasha K? Shout out to Tasha K. I'm supposed to go on. We shooting some shit together. When did these niggas become Tasha K?
No, I've been saying the same thing throughout this. Like I said, I give all the ladies a pass right now because all of these dudes that are crashing out, I'm a little bit confused. I don't understand.
Because they want to be like the women. They want to be like the women. They do.
Listen, that's the plan, right? Low testosterone males. That's why you got they wanted everyone to be like Dougie, Cam's husband. Right. He's supposed to be the model. And I'm like, nah, I like direct men. I like men that can say what it is and mean it. Me personally. But other people, and now I'm like, look at this, what is going on?
Some people said Rita said it in the video that I'm emotional. I recorded it. I recorded it, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to do, but I feel like I don't know. Like I said earlier, I don't know about you. I don't know. Is amazing. I don't know what's going on with your marriage, but everybody seems to have something.
We great.
But I said
we great.
But Anton, this is what I said.
And Rita and Mika are great friends. We all good.
But I said, I referenced and I brought out when Kevin Samuels says that men can have options when they're high value men. And I said, did y'all forget this? Because y'all love Kevin Samuels and I did too. I was
listen, let me tell you, Messi. I want you to understand this and I want you to understand it very clearly. I've never cheated in my entire life.
There you go.
I could do what I want to do. I choose to be the example that I would want my daughter to marry.
Anton, the question is, are you exercising options? That's the question.
I said no. I've never cheated in my entire life.
But Kevin Samuels said cheating and exercising options are two different things. That's
why no. The answer is no.
All right.
Listen. I don't have time for hoes.
I don't see where you have time for sleep, honestly. If I can be honest, I'm like, what the hell is
I'm more focused on my money. Listen, the value of your time is how much you make per year divided by the amount of hours in a year. If I spend some time with women that's not adding value in my life, that's how much it's costing me in money. It's basic math to me. I don't have time for people unless we can get some money together, unless we can create some content together, unless we can run up a bag together. I don't have time for you in my life, and that go for men and women. I don't give a fuck about women like that. That's low hanging fruit. That's for niggas that can't protect the bag. How many men have we seen crumble, whole empire fall because of a woman?
Plenty.
I don't give a fuck about no woman.
How is Mika?
Mika's cool. Mika's doing really, really well. She in a great space. That's my homegirl. And I think that we have to, it's unfortunate because, my goal was to push her and promote her as a person that's a part of my network. You know what I'm saying? I got people that stream with me on my network and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate that the women get attacked knowing what the purpose of it is, that the women get attacked. And it's a narrative that's spread. And again, it's all men. It's all men going after women, and the women get attacked, unfortunately, because they become collateral damage as a result of, you trying to push them and you trying to to make sure that you promote them and give them more visibility and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And again, it's unfortunate, but I'm still going to build the network. I'm still going to build the network of everybody that's dope and that's awesome, and we're going to run it up.
What is the deal? Like, what is the problem with them? And you might not know, with you and Charleston White.
Oh, that's my guy. I love Charleston. I just talked to Charleston the other day. We cooking up something new.
And what aren't you cooking? That's the question. What aren't you cooking?
Only thing I do, listen, 99% of my time I work.
I see that.
I just work. I don't care about shit else. Like, I work, and then the little time that I have, you know what I'm saying? I spend with my daughter, spend with my family, and I might go out and hang out. But I would say 95% of the time that I'm woke, I'm working.
Okay. I believe it. I see it.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, the results speak for itself.
No,
the thing I care about is working.
And that's what it should be at this point. And then so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor like you do. Yeah. So I get it. So I don't know if the chat
more questions.
Yeah, because that's about all for me. Because
that's it.
Well, what you want to tell us?
I thought you would have more questions for me.
Anton,
I don't censor people, so you can ask me whatever you want.
Anton, I am not on this train of I hate you. I don't hate Corey. My only issue again was the fact that he brought the kid on. That's it. Like the rest of it is fodder for the rest of us. It's bringing visibility, like you always say. At this point, all of it is on you. All the visibility. No, I do have another question. I just thought of it. But all the visibility is basically on you at this point. He kind of is moved to the side, as far as I can see. At least until the show comes on Tuesday to see if he's going to address it. Because there was a video that he just made with him dressed up in an ape suit, which it scares me, but that's just me. Because
I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
Because of a person named No Captivity Freezy, of whom whom I am.
We used to when I was on the Peef. Oh, let me tell you the origin story of that. Because I've created villains in this space, and if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't even know who these people are. When I was on the Peef, me and JR was working on the Peef. Was working on the Peef platform, and he would come up. You know what I'm saying? He was just an audience member that was watching or whatever, and he would come up or whatever. And so when I went off and I wound up doing my own thing, I would do these Wednesday night shows on the Anton Daniels show. Where I was just kind of talking about life and my thoughts about relationships, and it was just me talking. And I would be on there for maybe 1 or 2 hours tops. And I will open it up after I give my little monologue, and I will let people come up on the platform and get their thoughts. And because I recognize him from the other platform, I would bring him up. So he would just be calling regularly. Every single Wednesday he would come up. And so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So then I found out that he had a channel, and I was like, yo, let's promote your shit. Let's promote your channel or whatever like that. I got sick one night, and so I canceled a show. And I went to sleep, and I think it was just because I had worked too much, and you get rest broken and all of that shit. And so I canceled a Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday that I came back, I decided I'm not bringing nobody else up. I only want to do my hour, and I want to get offline because I wanted to start having a little bit more work-life balance. Anyways, long story short, he said that apparently he had, because we actually had talked on the phone, he had gotten a hospital or something like that, and so he would be in the chat, and he said that I wasn't acknowledging him in the chat, and that I hadn't called him because he was in a hospital. And so the only reason I found out about this is because he had jumped on somebody else's platform, and he was airing his grievances out with other people. And so I called him, and this is the honest to God truth. You can ask anybody. I called him and I said, hey, bro, I thought we was. Because see, I don't care if people talk about me online, but I didn't know that people that I know in real life, they got my phone number. That's different. You know what I'm saying? So I called him. I said, bro, what's going on? And so he was emotional, and he was crying and stuff. And he was talking about how, he felt like I should have checked on him and all of that. And I said, bro, what is this female behavior that you're exhibiting right now? You have my phone number. Why you ain't just call me and say, hey, man, how come you're not doing a Wednesday night the same way or whatever? I said, you ain't blocked. You could just call me or whatever. And so, you know, he stood on the fact that I didn't check on him and, you know, that I didn't feel some type. And it's people in the chat that can confirm this. This is 100% true.
Yeah, but they were before now. Yeah, so you're confirming it. Mm-hmm.
He was mad at the fact that I didn't check on him, and that, you know, I hadn't talked to him in a few weeks or whatever. I said, bro, I was sick. He was like, I was sick too. I said, well, ain't you married? Get your wife to check on you. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, mine checked on me. And so he felt some type of way about it. So we wound up just breaking off and going our own separate ways. Fast forward to today. Mm-hmm. Now he continued to do. I never cared about him. Because why would I talk about a nigga that got 8,000 subscribers and I got 1.8 million? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I would be doing you a favor. So I just kind of let it go because I didn't want to get no free promotion that's not benefiting me. So I just kept moving. Right. And he continued to try to do live streams and his shit was trash. And he couldn't get no motion. You know what I'm saying? If you go and look at his views, I went and looked at him yesterday. Mm-hmm. Go and look at his views and stuff like that. He might have a video hit here or there, but it wasn't really popping until he started back talking to me. And it's funny because somebody sent me a text message. They sent me an email today. I'm gonna show it to you. Uh-oh. This is why I say it's these bitch ass niggas, right? Ooh. Now I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I was scrolling through my emails today, right? And hold on, I'm gonna show you. Somebody sent me an email. I'm gonna click it for you. I'm gonna show you how clout chasing these niggas are and why you gotta be careful. Literally, this is today.
This is
or last night. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I gotta find it. I'll get 1,000 emails. And I just so happen to click it, right? So it says screenshot at the top, right? Somebody sent this to me.
Yes.
And it says this. This is what it says.
I'm the guy who originally uploaded this video, Anton. Please someone let Corey know so he can interview me. I'm so serious.
Literally.
You don't see that, right?
If this is not the most clout chasing shit that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes, I was just gonna ask you because he did that video saying he's trying to get on. The 5150 will be wonderful. Just get my video.
Look, I'm a close it out to let you know that I'm not capping. This is an email that was sent to me. This is an email that somebody sent to me today.
Yes. Yes.
This is the shit that I'm talking about. These niggas is corny.
Yes.
These niggas is on my nuts. Dog, why do you think that I say that these niggas must be closeted? Who is on the nuts that much of another nigga? You got no motion. Nothing that you're talking about is relevant, that you sitting here chasing clout and you looking to get in. But see, that's why I was going off on Kwame Brown, because Kwame Brown got him on the platform and he's saying all of this wild shit. I said, Kwame, you're supposed to be better than this. Like you're the former number one pick of the NBA. Mm-hmm. You got 400 and some thousand subscribers, and the reason why your platform ain't moving and that you've hit a cap is because you keep on talking about degenerate shit with degenerate motherfuckers that's bitter baby daddies that feel some type of way about me. Mm-hmm. Like, do something regular, that got something. Do something relevant. Talk about, break down this, do this, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, but you'd rather talk to niggas that's chasing, saying dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at what's happening in the culture, you see a lot of feminine, emotional men that is maybe mad because I didn't check on them because they got sick in the hospital. And so they spend their time doing compilation videos and talking about my wife and my daughter. And I'm disgusted at the fact that y'all supporting these niggas, because it shows just as much that you just like them, instead of standing on your own as a man and being able to assess the situation and saying, man, I don't like Anton from this, but that don't mean that that's not some bitch ass shit that somebody did. You could disagree with me, and at the same time, don't lower your morals and your standards to think that it's okay to talk about somebody's kid. And like, it's different to say, man, this is how I feel about kids, or these niggas' kids is whack, or you don't take care of your kids and they be looking dusty, than putting somebody's actual real picture of their minor child on the internet and thinking that it's cool.
Right. I agree with you. I agree.
But the clout chasing and niggas wanting to be famous is at an all-time high. They will do anything. And listen, a nigga that'll go that far will suck dick.
Allegedly.
A nigga that'll go that far will absolutely sell his soul and let a nigga fuck him.
Parental discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised, child. Lord help your people. So, Anton, did you see the video that he doctored up of you?
I didn't.
Listen, I came in to watch him, and that video was up there, and he was talking about me.
Let me ask you a question though, Messi. Would you ever have watched this nigga if it wasn't for him talking about me?
I watched him because someone referred me to him. This was well before he started talking about you. So somebody else pointed him out to me. And so I was watching him. I was
based off of what? What was he talking about?
It was relationship stuff. So I was
That's
just
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
And he would be on all night. So if I ever rolled over, I was just there, blah, 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 blah. But then it started turning into the Anton stuff, which we always talking about. But I came in last week and he was talking about me in a negative way about you. So he was coming for me on the strength of because I didn't denounce you. And I said, so when did you become my nigga that I'm supposed to do what it is that you're saying here? And I came for him in that chat. And then he was like, look at what Anton has. It's crazy. It was crazy. Anton got everybody.
No. Listen, let's say you talking to a guy and they say, well, look at what Anton did. Look at what Anton did. I don't look at that as masculinity. I don't care.
It's not.
I don't look at that as masculinity.
Everything, but Anton said that's like everything now, and I'm just like
These niggas is my sons, Messi.
That's what I said.
These niggas, they are my sons. Listen, I'm going to have. This is what I promise you. I'm going to have the internet in the chokehold the entire year.
Okay.
This is my year. I'm going to control everything that happens.
Last year was your year. You taking this year too?
No, but this year is my year too.
Oh my God.
This is my year.
Okay. I believe you. I absolutely believe you. You got this month. You got this month in January, period. So I don't even know what the hell to expect in freaking February.
Listen. If you need to ever get in touch with me, I mean, I don't know if you want to, we can still talk, but if you ever need to get in touch with me, I don't like if you email me or something, I'll send you my phone number. And if you have a question, then you could just contact me directly. You ain't got to go through all of this other bullshit. So
I'll send you an email for sure. I appreciate that. Listen, I don't know why we all gotta be, on the same page and love everybody and agree with everybody, but that's not me. That's why I can be like, damn it, Anton, please shut up and get on with it. And I was like, all right, I gotta come back, shit, because I can't take it. So people will be like, you didn't do it. I don't care. Everybody the daggone same. And I don't think that Anton is, a type of person that's really going to hate. I said that. I said, I don't think that really he's a channel reporter or whatever it's called. Allegedly.
I tell people on my, when I do my live streams, I said, I'm cool with people reacting to anything that they want to react to. And I say that, if people want to chop my shit up and throw it out on Twitter or TikTok or whatever, have at it. The only thing I tell people not to do is don't pretend like you me in order to scam somebody. Right. That's not cool. Because then I'll go after you after that. But when people take my shit and they react to it and stuff like that, I think that that's good. I think that that's promotion. It benefits you because you get to make the money from what's hot in the culture. And it benefits me because it keeps me in the algorithm.
Absolutely. And you are all up in the algorithm, and I will definitely send you an email. And I appreciate you coming up here to lowly old me and being
lowly on me, girl. You cooking? You out here working, taking care of business. And listen, I'm cool if you say stuff that you don't care about me. Like, I'm not trying to throttle you or trying to tell you what to do with your platform. I just appreciate you for having a conversation and asking the questions, and you always are welcome to ask me anything that you want to ask me. I'm never too big or anything. Like, I don't give a fuck what my platform turned into. I support people. I show love, especially to the content creators. And I love what you do. I think that you're awesome.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking time out of your Sunday. Tell your family that I hope
Well,
all
it's snowing out here. Have you seen the weather? Where you at?
I'm in Philly, but it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm trying to get out on a plane and it's just not gonna happen. I love it.
This is Detroit.
I love it. You just did a video on your whole place. I love that view.
It's one of them. This is the corporate apartment.
Oh, okay. Are you stuck?
No.
Okay.
In Detroit and Philly and stuff, we used to this type of weather. So it's not like Texas and Houston and stuff like that.
For sure, for sure. So you in Philly? We hang out.
I'm coming to Philly. When it warm up.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. So I appreciate you for coming in.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye. Y'all. What in the world is going on today? Child, I'm not even dressed appropriately to have Anton on. I ain't even got nothing cute on today. I'm just like, child, I'm going to bed. Here come Anton. Lord help your people. Let me see. Let me go through these super chats, y'all. You know, there's no way I was going to interrupt that. But thank y'all so much for your support. I'm going to go backwards. King Horror, I appreciate you, hon. He said, I'm glad AD came on the live show today. Me too. Shout out to AD. Anton. SL, thank you, boo. Keep doing what you do, AD. Continue to keep your foot on the liberals' neck. Love you, Messy P. Shout out to you, hon. I appreciate you. Key Moves, AB. Child, don't come for me. Thank you, Key. I appreciate your support. Reaper, thank you, boo. He said, Messi and Anton, get in the bag. You gotta get in the bag. Wet Freezer begging. Child, you know, I am about to clip that up, okay? Wet Freezer freezes begging for super chats like a begging tick. 304. Also, where do we get the life-size costumes? Are you talking about when he was dressed up like the hot dog? I don't know. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Dennis Sperlin in the chat, or was. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. He said, AD right. Never cheat on your wife or girlfriend. I respected Kevin Samuels. He was my friend, but I disagree with him on that also. Shout out to you. Appreciate you being here and appreciate your thoughts on that. I don't necessarily like it either, but child, when he said that, they was on it. Oh, they was on it. Now all of a sudden it's like, I'm like, now wait a damn minute. Which one is it, child? You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Shout out to my J Black. Appreciate you, honey. He said facts. Funniest part is 95% of the chat that are in their feelings are men. Lord help you. Even with me, even in my comments, yeah. The comments is commenting, child. The comments is commenting. Thank you, boo.
This is amazing.
Prince, I appreciate you, hon. He said, word on the street is that Anton is an agent sent from the 50s. He aided in the destruction of the black family and funded the war between men and women. Child, you so crazy. Shout out to the regular smegulars. I appreciate y'all. Reaper again, appreciate you, honey. He said, Anton, where did you get the hot dog suit from? Oh my God, I'm sorry I missed that. So we can get messy one. What? Anton and TLA, thank you for coming through. Hit the like button. Shout out to TLA. I'm sorry I missed you.
She was fucking his best friend. So, you know, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Shout out to the mods for letting me know what's up. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Dennis Sperling, lawyer. Okay. I am a YouTube lawyer. This is a real lawyer. TLA is a real lawyer. All right. Let's we remember that, because y'all want to act like y'all lawyers, and then when you get the lawyer to tell y'all still want to believe what you want. But he said there are California criminal statutes that protect children from online harassment. I hope Mr. Daniels files a criminal complaint against Corey Holcomb. So Anton said that he was he's not allowed to talk about it, and I guess we'll see what's to come for all of those that are going to come through and say something about it. That's that. Thank you, Dennis Sperling. My love, appreciate you. Pawn to E4. I don't know what that means, but thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Shout out to RBN, member for 33 months. Shout out to all the channel members. He said, just got my 11th membership from Death to Reaper, child. Reaper gonna keep the memberships going. Shout out to Reaper. Thank you so much for the 20 memberships. Hopefully they went and thanked you. If you don't know where your membership came from, the odds are it came from Death the Reaper. Thank you so much again for sponsoring the show. Shout out to all of y'all. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. AJ is up in here. He said, well, this is a good surprise. Good morning, Sister Messy. What's up, brother Anton? Yes, it definitely was a surprise. Glad I decided to stream today. This is what happens when the weather is like this. I'm here streaming. I'm supposed to be in Arizona. Here I am with y'all and talking to Anton. Ms. AB, good morning, boo. She said, Anton said, but Anton said, and Rev is working on it. Rev is working on that song. I can't wait to hear it. Good mid-morning, everyone. Shout out to you, boo. I appreciate you. Shout out to Gen Z up in here. She said, also, my mama always taught me in God's time, I will receive the things I desire, especially when I express frustration about not having my own spot. Child, in this climate, ain't no rush. If you can stay at home and do what you need to do, then that's what I suggest that you do, right? Other people think that there's some daggone rush. Ain't no rush. Ain't no rush if you want to do it right, especially in this climate. You know, you can call me anytime, or you can reach out to me if you need me. You know, I got you. Queen with the 20, thank you, boo. She said, good morning, Messy Boo. As a Z and millennial hybrid, I definitely understand delayed gratification. I lost a hand-me-down in an accident a couple of years ago. And with patience and persistence, I finally got a new baby. All right. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and let that go. But thank you, hon. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Mr. Sperling again, thank you. He said, good morning, family. Corey Holcomb should have never involved Anton's child in their dispute. Children are always off limits. Allegedly. But I don't disagree. RBN, thank you, boo. He said I wouldn't lie to you, allegedly. Shout out to Mike Love. He said pawn to 4, E4 is an opening chess move. Oh, I want to learn how to play chess. I don't know how to play chess, but I do know how to play checkers. That's my game, okay? One of these days, if somebody, TLA used to do that online, if I'm not mistaken. He was supposed to have a channel on chess. I guess he let that go. Anyway, thank you, boo. Appreciate you. One solo one. Thank you so much, boo. He said, great talk. Shout out to AD, DS, and TLA. Ain't time. Dennis Sperling and the lead attorney agree. Shout out to all three. Shout out to you even being here. Shout out to your support. Thank you for everything. Shout out to all of y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Shout out to RBN with another 5, another strong supporter, great father, okay? He said, I'm proud of you and I owe you a huge apology. Oh, look at you. You do not, but thank you so much. I appreciate you here, always supporting. Always supporting me and got my ear outside of here. Shout out to you for all that you do. Ears to the streets. Thank you, boo. He said, is it okay to react to this interview? All positivity. Yes, it is. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you asking. Yes, you are all good. I think I got this one, but if I didn't, JB2, thank you, honey. He said, good job, Messy. Glad he came through. Anton's the truth. Bag chasers. Absolutely. Shout out to all the bag chasers. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. I don't even know if there's a point to go on with any of these damn videos, child. I mean, what can we do after that? What can we do after that? He's addressed everything. Let me see if there's anything at this point worth going over, because we already did O'Shea. O'Shea did let's do this, y'all. Let's do this, child. Let me put myself back over here. Petty, yeah, you just don't know. Now where did it go? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this.
This is amazing.
Let's do this. Shout out to who sent this to me. I'm not going to name no names. If you want to out yourself. That's up to you. Okay, so we just saw what Anton said And he told the story, and there was a lot of people in here that confirmed it. And actually, yesterday, people were saying it. We saw the screenshot of the email that was sent, right? Gen Z said, my bad, Messy, I meant a new car. Oh, okay. Boo. Yeah. I was like, wait, a baby child. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So here is Freezy. Fair use. Okay, so this is the older video, and he's talking about, the title is Anton Daniels and Freezy, the truth about what happened to cause the fallout. All right, so we heard what Anton said, so we're gonna go ahead and listen to what this ninja got to say about it. It was already queued up to go, and maybe there's some information that we might not have. All right, so we shall see. And yes, I am speeding it up. And this is definitely old because he definitely looks a lot different and younger in this picture, right? He definitely looks a lot younger in this picture. Not that he looks old, because I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying you can tell that this is older. That's all I'm saying.
Things up. We're gonna clear some things up tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yes, we is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No captivity.
Oh yes, we are. I wouldn't give a damn if it was 3 people watching this bitch. I wouldn't give a damn if it was 3 people watching this bitch. We're gonna clear some things up tonight. Yeah, we're gonna clear some things up tonight. Well, we're gonna try our best to stay respectful, you know, because that's the main thing. That's what I pride this platform off of. Respect, you know, respect. Now we all fall short, and we're gonna talk about that too. You understand what I'm saying? This is no captivity with Freezer. This is the no cap crew, right?
No captivity.
This is the no cap crew, right? One thing that I have never done on this platform is told any lies.
No captivity.
I think that's very important to point out. Freezy ain't told no lies. I think that's one of the most important things to point out during this live stream.
Amazing.
Now we're gonna repeat that all throughout this live stream. That Freezy ain't terminating y'all. It ain't told no lies.
No captivity.
None.
Sorry.
Actually, my no cap crew, my no cap family believe that, but anybody in the clouds watching, whatever, if you want to believe that, if you don't want to believe that, that's fine. You don't got to believe nothing. But Freezy ain't told no lies. Freezy worded his bond. It's a reason why Angry Man and other content creators say Freezy one of the realest niggas on YouTube.
No captivity.
It's a reason why people say that.
Didn't somebody just say about mentioning other people's names for clout purposes? Didn't we just talk about that yesterday or the day before yesterday? I forget who said that. It wasn't Anton, but somebody said that.
It's a reason why people say that. Freezy one of the realest niggas in this space. It's a reason why people say that. Because I ain't got to lie. I don't have to lie. I ain't got the clout chase. Ain't no clout chasing in Freezy. Well, you can believe that. Ain't no clout chasing in Freezy. None.
I try here. There's no clout chasing for Freezy, y'all. None.
Tonight we're gonna do this for the smaller content creators, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a smaller content creator. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a smaller content creator. Don't be afraid to admit it. I'm a smaller content creator. You got to start somewhere. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a smaller content. If you're a smaller content creator, you got to start somewhere. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a smaller content creator. You got to start somewhere.
No captivity.
You got to start somewhere, don't you? Don't be afraid to say you're a smaller content creator.
Lord, help your people.
Waited too long. I know the list done got pretty long, but it's all good. We're going to represent. I'm going to try to do it. Chat, hey, everybody. Shout out to Genesis 1. Right? Some things were said, and some things could be taken out of context. Shout out to my sister, Jet.
No captivity.
Shout out to JT. Hey, man, I'm trying it out. It's going to be out soon. Merch coming soon. Shout out to JT for What We Know podcast. That's another content creator been on fire. Been on fire lately, man. Shout out to JT from What We Know podcast. Shalom.
No captivity.
Freezer, you my cousin. Freezer, my cousin, we got to be cousins. Freezer, aka Mr. Cooler. He said, Freezy, seeing you on another panel. Now I'm here. Sub. Thank you, Freezer. Shout out to the new subscriber, man. Man, love to hear that, man. Shout out to Freezer, man. That's my YouTube cousin, man. Shalom.
No captivity.
The Drip Show. Drip in the building. Shout out to Drip in the building. Say, Freezy, Drip here for that shit, for the shit and the whole. Y'all to listen up closely because I'm going to be saying some things and I need y'all to feel me when I say what I got to say tonight because it's very pertinent. It's very pertinent. I'm not going to say anything about this ever again. I'm not going to talk about this again. I'm never going to say this again. If you want to hear what I said, refer back to this live stream.
He said he was never going to talk about this again. I thought he don't lie. What in the hell?
If you want to hear what I said, refer back to this live stream.
So that is him giving us permission. Let me go ahead again and say free use, fair use, free use. And somebody said earlier, will he come on the show? Listen. If somebody sends it to him, because I'm pretty sure somebody will, and he sees it because I'm allegedly blocked, you can come on. You can come on. You come up here and talk just like Anton did. I ain't got no problem with that. Bring your ass.
Because this it. We on our hustle, we on our grind. And I'm telling you right now, we ain't kissing no ass. We ain't kissing no.
Oh, we ain't kissing no ass. Oh, we ain't kissing no ass.
Ass. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. If you scared, stay the fuck from around us.
I ain't never scared.
If you scared, don't come over here. We don't want you. This is the no fucking cap crew. This is the no cap crew. If you scared, stay the fuck away. Yeah, both of your parents, you wasn't broke. If you did go broke and you could have went back to your parents' house and stayed there, you wasn't broke. You ain't go broke, bro. You ain't never went broke, bro. You ain't never went broke.
Child, I need a timestamp.
If you had,
I need a fucking timestamp. I'm not about to sit here and listen to 4 fucking hours. I tell you that. What is this? Oh, all right. Let's see. Let's see if this is it, child.
I'm gonna be Freezy everywhere I go. That's me. Everybody, if you in this space, you familiar with Freezy. Even though I don't panel hop, I don't be on a lot of panels, what's going on, and I don't like to be in a bunch of mess. I really don't. I don't like to be in a bunch of mess, right? So that night, I was on the panel. I mean, not on the panel, on Anton's show with Anton, talking to Anton. He said, I don't know. Well, I do know, but he just said out the blue, he was motivated to say, Freezy, man, what's up, man? I'm paraphrasing. It's not quote unquote. I'm paraphrasing. Freezy, man, hey, man, listen, man. Man, I want you to join me every Wednesday, man. I want you to do the show with me every Wednesday. No, every Wednesday night. I said, all right. He said, what you doing every Wednesday? I said, hey, man, you know, I can make that happen. I can do that. Like I said, I'm paraphrasing, bro. I can make that happen. I can do that. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, dog. So he asked me to accompany him every Wednesday night. Right? He asked me to accompany him every Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday.
Now, if y'all don't believe that, what I'm telling y'all, right? Let me show y'all this. Just in case y'all don't believe me. Now, right here, this is an email right here. It's an email from Anton.
Child, what does this prove? So back in 2023, Anton sent an email that says, come on around 10:15 Eastern. So
You're awesome.
When ARP, shout out to Righteous Perspective, wants me on his show on Wednesdays, he sends me an email. He sends an email. Let me know if you can come to the show. When Trent wants me to come on the show, I mean, we already talked about it, but then he sends me the link and says what time. Fatty asked me to be on the show. He tells me when, he tells me what time. He'll send me a DM or an email. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? Anybody ever been on a panel? You need the link in order to get onto the damn show. So it sounds like Anton says, come around 10:15 Eastern, which means that it probably was already on, and I can bring you up around this time because we probably are done with whatever the previous topics are. So come around this time. What does this prove that you was invited on the show, Bueller? Is it just me? I'm confused. I'm confused. Let me go ahead and Acknowledge, Trent. Shout out to Trent. I appreciate you. He said, laughing my fat ass off, silly and shameless, back at it, shaking my head. See, I get no breaks from these MSGs. I get no breaks. Shout out to Ears to the Streets TV. Thank you so much for becoming a member, hon. I appreciate your support. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the channel members, including Gemini. I see you. I appreciate you, boo. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you for all of your support. Shout out to all the regular, smegulars, and shout out to all the new people that are subscribing. I see you. I appreciate you. Hit the daggone like button. Subscribe if you are new. This is how it works, though, y'all. Somebody got to send you the link in order to get onto a show. But y'all, let me go ahead and let him finish chat.
Anton, he emailed me and told me to come on around 10:15 Eastern. Y'all want to know when this was? Look at this. That's June 14th. So I was wrong. The week before that was the beginning of June. So that had to be June 7th. He asked me to do it. Okay, I said the end of May. Okay, don't kill me. But y'all know what I'm saying. This June 14th, 2023.
This is amazing.
This June 14th, 2023. Now, he asked me to come on his platform. I need y'all to understand. I did not ask that man to come on his platform. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not thankful for him sharing his platform with your dog, Freezy. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not like that. I don't shit on, when people ask me to do things that might just, that might just profit me a little bit too. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna acknowledge that. But I do want to stress that man seen something in me and he asked me to come on his platform. Is y'all with me? Is anybody with me? Is anybody with me right now?
Anybody with him?
No, I'm not trying to flex because I'm a very humble dude, but I need to drive that home. I need to drive.
What are we driving home? That you got the link to come on to? Do I need to bring up my email and show you all the links that I have gotten from people in order to come on to their shows? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is crazy. This is ridiculous.
This is amazing.
It don't make no damn sense. What the fuck? I can't. Prince, thank you, boo. He said this sounds like a son reaching out to his. I'm so confused.
Drive that home because I'm going somewhere with this.
Please get to it.
I need y'all to stay with Freezy because, it might be a little bumpy road. Because this wasn't supposed to happen, but guess what? We here now. We can't turn back. We here now. We can't turn back.
Oh, he made it to 8,000 subs. Shout out to this bitch ass ninja.
This is amazing.
He made it to 8,000 subs, y'all. Okay. Shout out to Anton for helping him out. Petty for fucking sure. Okay. Because this is crazy. I don't know what's going on right now. Thank you, hun. He says, Messy, I have to admit, this is a bit cringe. Haven't I sent you a link? Thank you, boo. Thank you. For a stream rundown. Thank you. Shout out to the content creators that know. This is crazy. This means nothing that somebody sent you an email with the link. There's no way we're going to get on the panel without a link, y'all. Just FYI.
I see you, Drip. I see, let me see.
Y'all get to it.
That's what I'm going to do. And the only reason why I'm going through this because see, and let's just call a spade a spade. It ain't no use in playing around. I don't sneak this. I don't do that type of shit. And let me tell you, the man.
He doesn't sneak this. Well, let me go ahead and say, I guess he don't, even though he was over there talking about me without talking to me first. But that's cool. That's fine. We addressed it.
Listen, they've been sneak dissing for a while now. That's one thing I'm gonna get into it with. See, I don't talk a lot. But see, it's a reason why Freezy had got a little heated because the sneak dissing didn't just happen. The sneak dissing didn't just happen last week. The sneak dissing.
Was it Anton just talking about emotional men? Not that I didn't already say it. Child, this look like a when you see a brat in the store and they want the candy when their mom about to check out and she says no, and then they say, or then they start wilding out on the ground. Child, it's usually white people. Don't lie, it's usually white people. And then they wilding out on the floor, carrying on, crying and screaming, and then she give in. Black people, it'd be like, I will beat your. This will be a mama talking. I will beat your ass. You better get the fuck up now. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Or when we was older, your mom would say, "You got Snickers money? You got M&M money?" And that shut you right the fuck up, right? Allegedly. Shout out to Prince. Thank you, boo. He said Will Smith voice. How come he don't want me? Shout out to that epic episode. Basically, that's what that might be a good show title. Ooh, shout out to y'all that's been giving up good commentary, which becomes show titles. That's a good one. Thank you, boo. Hiram. Thank you, hun. He said, after watching this dude, I'm sure I'm ready to pop out. Oh, no. If you don't get to the point, though. Fair use. Shout out to y'all.
And didn't just happen last week, dog. And I need y'all to believe me on that. Now, they can make y'all seem, or make Freezer seem like he's seeing things. No, Freezer don't be seeing things. And don't play with me like I've been seeing things. Don't play with your boy like he be seeing things. If you ain't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get it, man. We ain't doing the show. No. I don't want y'all to get that. I don't please. Could y'all please clip this part? I'm not upset. Please, I'm not upset about not being on Anton. Trust me, I'm not. And I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna show y'all why. I'm not upset. Trust me, I'm not. Because they will clip this up. You know how they be twerking in the chat. You know, they be left cheek, right cheek. You know what I'm saying? They be twerking and shit. Oh, he upset. He just mad.
The audacity of him talking about clipping something up when he took that video from Anton and clipped it the fuck up and added Thank you, Trin. He said, this MFer don't get tired of effing crying on YouTube. This is from 2023. So he's advanced his emotional side for sure. So this is old. So it ain't stopped.
They quick to say shit like that. You know, I'm not upset, man. I'm not upset, man. Trust me. I put that on my mama. Do anybody know how much I love Ray? Anybody know how much I love Ray? I love from June 14th, right?
This is amazing.
From June 14th, I showed up. Ask me how many days. Somebody write in the chat how many days I missed.
No.
From June 14th to the last day. Somebody write in the chat how many days I missed on Anton's channel. Write a number. How many days you think I missed? How many Wednesday nights y'all think I missed after 9.5 months?
Okay, we are 1 hour and 11 minutes in on this video. We are 1 hour and 11 minutes in on this daggone video. Thank you, boo. He said MSG Roundtable said he ain't MSG, not even close. Child, I know, but you know what? We need to have a MSG versus MSD meeting. How about that? Put that together.
How many Wednesday nights y'all think your boy Freezer missed? Even though I'm running my live streams too, I got my own channel, I got my own life and everything, and time is time and time is money. Somebody write in the chat how many. Impressive Vibe said 1. No. Emperor said 0. Emperor said 0. I didn't miss no Wednesdays. I didn't miss not one Wednesday. You know why? Because if I was able, I'm there. Anton asked me, and I deliver. I came on in the show every Wednesday night. I didn't miss one Wednesday night. Now I don't know if y'all understand. There's some things that gonna come out tonight that just need to come out though. It's some things that's gonna come out tonight that need the voice of Venus in the building. Shout out to the voice. So if you scared of the YouTuber Naughty, this might not be the No Cap Crew, might not be the place for you. See, this type of shit is supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen. No captivity. And shout out to Blaze and DJ Hemp. Let me go ahead and put them on the scoreboard right now. Let me put Blaze and DJ Hemp on the score. We like, you know, we cool and we tight. And if I need some, you know what I'm saying? I can holler at you if let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. When I talk, when I say shit, you ain't got to worry about me sneak dissing and all that kind of shit.
That's him? I guess that's him.
You ain't got to worry about no sneak diss. You ain't got to worry about none of that. You ain't got to worry about me. None of that. You ain't got to worry about me doing you dirty or none of that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. When Freezy, I need y'all to listen to this. When Freezy stop fucking with you, I don't give a fuck. Listen, when Freezy stop fucking with you, he don't give a fuck. And that's a fact. Always remember that. That's real, bro. And another.
When Freezy stop effing with you, I don't give a F. All them videos lately about Anton telling a different daggone story. But whatever.
Thing, bro. I judge men and women by their character. I don't listen to that he say, she say bullshit. Anybody heard me say that? Anybody heard me what I just said? She say men and women by their character. Judge people, real, bro. And another thing, bro, I judge men and women by their character.
So this is another clip out. Look at this. This is another clip out. It's 1 minute and 9 seconds. He clipped his own daggone self to go talk to the audience to prove that he don't care. He needs to go thank Anton at this point for him finally reaching over 8,000. For finally getting over the 8,000 mark, he should thank Anton. Because that's what it's from, all this talk about Anton. Because once he's done, he don't go back, even though we can see that he going back.
I judge men and women by their character. Listen, I just couldn't do it. I wasn't even doing videos on my channel. I was not doing videos on my channel. So when Wednesday came around, right? When Wednesday came around, I just felt like, I don't want to just do no show. So, I picked up my phone and I said, man, let me text Anton and let him know I'm not gonna show up. Now I was sick. And I couldn't hardly move. That's how sick I was.
Was he paralyzed?
But I made it my business. Is y'all listening to me? Is anybody listening to me?
Right.
Cause y'all quiet out there.
Cause you ain't saying.
I made it my business to get on my phone and text this man. Bruh, I'm not gonna be able to show up. I'm not gonna be able to show up, bro. Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to show up. Matter of fact, hold on.
Well, I guess you got the email.
Here we go. Can't see that. Bro, that in green right there, bro. I'm gonna sit this one out.
Bro, I'm gonna sit this one out. I been under the weather the whole week. Damn, who can read backwards better than me? All right, that's what it says. It looks like he double texted. Child, I'm just playing.
Bro, I'm gonna sit this one out. I've been under the weather the whole week. Y'all see that? Right there. It won't focus, man. It focused one time.
All right.
Bro, I'm gonna sit this one out. I've been under the weather the whole week. I had enough of me and I had enough respect for Anton to text him. And I was sick.
Oh.
Are y'all following me? I was sick. Does anybody remember that week? Let me see somebody in the chat that say they remember that week. That I didn't make no content for a whole week. I was sick. The first person writing in the chat that say they remember a whole week. Mind you, prior to that, I hadn't missed not one day for 9 months. For 9 months. Not one Wednesday for 9 months.
Was this a job that he got paid for?
For 9 months. So I text him. Ask me if I got a text back.
Nigga.
Ask me if I got a text back that night. Man, sorry to hear that, bro. Hope you feel better. Ask me if I got a text back the next night. Sorry to hear that, bro. Hope you feel better. Ask me if I got a text back 4 days later. Sorry to hear that, bro. Hope you feel better. Ask me if I got a text back 6 days later. Sorry to hear that, bro. Hope you feel better.
Child, is this what y'all be doing? Sassy straights. Is this what y'all be doing? Y'all need another whole ass grown ass man to say, I'm sorry you're under the weather.
This is
I hope you feel better. Holla at me when you feel better. Is this what we doing? Is this what we doing? Let me not say we, that's MSGs. This what y'all doing? This what y'all doing? This sound crazy. He's basically confirming what Anton said. No, Anton said basically though. He's basically confirming it. Didn't Anton say that? He mad because I didn't react to him and call him back or text him back or something like that. Don't you have a whole wife? That's what Anton said. This nigga crashing out because a whole ass man didn't say, how are you doing? Child, I don't even. Let me see. I was recently sick. When was I sick? The week of Christmas to New Year's. I was sick. Y'all think a nigga said, how do you feel? Are you okay? No. What are we talking about? That's what women do for the most part, okay? So if y'all sick, I'll be like, if one of y'all is sick and I know it, I'll be like, are you all right? Is everything all right? You feel better? Anything I can do for you? Do you need anything? Amazing. That's what women do. And then I have to remember, the next time I talk to you, are you good? Is everything okay? Did you eat? How's your temperature? Have you slept enough? That type of stuff. That's what women do. This nigga, Anton didn't check on me. It was 6 days and he didn't check on me. LTM. Thank you, boo. He said he will be the next box on The View. He could definitely be there for sure. Thank you, boo. He said this MF got the skills to dry. He got the skills to dry up the box. Lord help your people. I ain't disagreeing with you. Prince, thank you, boo. He said, damn, he carried a child for 9. He carried a child for 9 months. What is going on right now? And then says, refer back to this video, sir. You should make this a private video, child. It's too late. We got it now, but you should make this a private video. Shout out to Legend. Appreciate you, boo. He said it helps. MSG for life. Yes. That's what we do. That's what we do. Females, women. What is going on right now? Kev said his wife proposed. Y'all so crazy. Come on, child.
See, one thing y'all gonna have to realize, niggas will just use you. They will use you for content. And I'm starting to, I'm not good with this YouTube shit, but I'm starting to understand how this shit go. Niggas really don't care about you. They really don't care. They just want to use you for content. And I'm not.
I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. So he thinks that Anton was using him for content. He thinks he was being used. Sir, you just surpassed 8,000. Sir, you just surpassed 8,000. What are we talking about? Oh my God. LTM, y'all. LTM.
I'll be lying to say it doesn't benefit you a little bit too. But the primary reason, which I found out, the reason why he never texted me back that week, right? Well, let me not jump the gun. Let me not jump the gun. Because I wasn't thinking like that week. You know what I was thinking? I was still giving my dog the benefit of the doubt. He might be busy. The whole week. 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. I text you Wednesday. I didn't get no text I didn't get no text at all. I didn't get no text at all. So I was like, he might be busy. That's what I said. He might be busy. Right? I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Even my wife was like, damn, he ain't text you back. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all don't really know my wife like that. But my wife, listen, I don't even know why niggas be getting upset. My wife might be realer than me. My wife might be realer than me. But let me tell you, listen. My wife care about me. She care about me a lot. She was like, damn. Baby, the nigga ain't text you back one time. And y'all know how women is. Women intuition, come on now. Y'all know how women is. Women be like, that don't sound right. I'm talking about, you been showing up this long and he couldn't even text you back, see how you was doing, or just wish you well. Do y'all know listen, I'm gonna show y'all something, man.
Oh, Lord.
Let me show y'all something. Shout out to the No Cap crew, man. See, cause I be remembering shit. Shout out to the No Cap crew. Let me show y'all this. Cause it is some decent people. It's some decent people out here. Let me show y'all this right here.
What is going on? I am flummoxed.
Right here. See that right there? Haven't been feeling well. Be back soon, family. That's the week right there. And I appreciate y'all. Look how many likes I got. Look how many likes I got, y'all. Right here.
Look, y'all.
107 likes, 65 comments. So y'all, it's on. My No Cap crew cared about me. Right there. Oh, there go your car. Oh, your car, yo. Shout out to your car. Shout out to my ARC, man. Shout out to your car. Randy, Phoenix, Hassan, Coach, Emperor. Oh, there go Slimmy. Yo, there go Slimmy. 907, Next Level, TB, Batman, Mr. Man, there's a lot of people wish me well that day, that week. There's a lot of people wish me well. So it's a lot of people found time. It's a lot of people found time, you know. But listen, I'm talking about the nigga that asked me to do a thing for him for every Wednesday, and I'm talking about the nigga who I actually, the nigga that say I was his dog, right? The nigga that say, we always keep it 100. Y'all remember that? The nigga that say we always keep it 100. Do y'all remember that? Anybody remember that?
Oh Lord, help your people.
I ain't get no text back from him or nothing. No, I ain't get no text back from that guy at all.
He thinks this is a good look, yeah? Was this a good look for 2023? Maybe that's what it is. This is what happened is this how it was in 2023, y'all? Is this a good look for 2023? Because we in 2026 now, and maybe it was good for then and not now. But I'm telling you, child, if I ever sat here and heard such and such didn't check on me, I would be like, nigga, what? What? I'm right fucking here. What are we talking about? Y'all, what the hell? And he's referring people to this video. That's the thing. Wow. Oh, Juan Solo. Thank you, boo. He said, sound like a chick who got ghosted. Yes. This is half damn crazy. Thank you, boo. He says, Reaper says, you don't know. You don't know. Anton popped his YouTube cherry. Anton bad. I think Freezer really wanted to do the Fleece Johnson interview. Oh no. Allegedly. Woo, Lord help your people. Yes, exactly. Sandra said, did he have cancer or the common? Lord help your people. I'm so confused. I know you effing lying. Oh my God, shout out to Anton. OMG. Y'all, thank you so much, Anton. Thank you so much. That is too generous. And you now probably have put me more into the eyes of Freezer than we already have been, or not already have been. Thank you so much. That is too generous of you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for answering questions. Thank you for being open. I see you. I appreciate you. I will send you an email when I'm done with the show. Shout out to Anton, because Anton said, y'all wait till the song come out. I know it's going to be good. Amazing. Wait till the song come out. Anton says, support your favorite content creators. I agree. Child, and if y'all want to rock with Freezer, then feel free, because I'm not that type of person, right? Just like I said with that issue, y'all know that issue from a few months ago. I said what I had to say, and I specifically said, do not feel that you have to stop supporting that person because of how I feel about that person. You can support that person, and you can still support me. So some people decided that they had to choose sides. I let them be. I ain't said nothing to them. I ain't said nothing about them. I ain't done nothing. When we see each other, I don't say shit. That's that. Right? So we need to learn. A lot of us need to learn how we don't always have to say the same things and agree the same things.
This is amazing.
And always be on the same damn page. We can agree to disagree, right? A lot of people don't see that. Don't do nothing because I tell you to do it. Do what you want, because them consequences is always going to be yours, and I'm going to always make sure that you get them, just like what I do are mine. But that's just me, child. That's just me. So again, shout out to Anton. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, what it is that you do, and thank you so much for spending some time over here with this foolishness, because we call it foolishness all the daggone time. Appreciate
this is
you.
Amazing.
Trinidad, he said he sound like a heartbroken biatch. Something. This is half damn crazy. My fave is up in here. He said Messi will be in Dollar General for hours. for hours now. Thanks, Anton. Yo, stop it. I did go to Dollar General yesterday, yeah, and they did not take off my $5, okay? But I let it ride only because it was too damn cold for me to get back out of the truck and go in there. So they got an extra $5 out of me this week. Next week, if I'm not in Arizona, I'm going to get my $5. Y'all already know. Shout out to RBN. Thank you, Boo. He said, now you can go pay off that Jeep. Brought to you by the Anton Daniel stimulus package. I am going to pay my Jeep off next month for sure. For sure. Slowly but surely, child. Slowly but surely. Everything takes time. TLA. Shout out to TLA.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
I wonder if they still getting ass down there. Is it
This is
snowing?
amazing.
Yo, is it snowing in Atlanta too, y'all? Because I know that they don't know how to act when the snow comes. Allegedly. That's what I had heard. Anyway, shout out to TLA, still up in here. I see you. I appreciate you. AJ! Missy, that's enough for goodbye, sir. I have a bowling ball. I'm going to get back into it. I promise you. I'm going to put that on my list for March. Each month I have different goals. March, I'm going to get back into the bowling alley. I promise you. And then I'm going to show y'all my scores, okay? Because I'm going to do better. I'm going to get up there. I'm going to get back to at least 165. At least 165 average. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. I can't take it. All right, come on, Ninja.
So guess what? I had got well. You know, my wife took care of me. She fixed me some damn soup, some beef vegetable soup. I remember that soup because that's one.
Damn, not some damn soup, child. The wife taking strays.
One of my favorite soups, and my wife did. And I remember that soup because when I got well, I ate a bunch of leftovers. I remember that week. Yeah, that was one of the best things about that week. That beef vegetable soup. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then I got better. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I don't even know. Like, I went to the hospital and they said, they gave me some medicine and all that kind of stuff. I don't even know what really was wrong with me. They said it could have been COVID. I don't know.
Oh, it could have been.
But it was like flu-like symptoms, though. Flu-like symptoms.
Okay, it was C19, child. You young? What the F?
So the next week, right? I need y'all to pay attention. The next week, I need y'all to pay attention to me, man. Cause this shit is crazy. Listen, the next week I showed up to Anton's platform. Now, mind you, I'm a moderator. I was a moderator on his platform. I'm probably ain't a moderator no more, especially after this. I probably ain't, but you know. But listen, I showed up in his platform. So, and I do what I usually do. I'm in the chat writing stuff, hollering at everybody. As soon as Freezer show up, everybody saying, "What's up, Freeze?" I'm saying, "What's up" to everybody. My name in blue. Could somebody tell me something? If you writing something in the chat, what's the first chat you gonna see? Just by nature, just automatically. The ones colored in blue, right?
Wow. This is sad. This is sad. Not sad as in I got empathy or sympathy, because y'all know I ain't got that. This is so sad and desperate and foolish and crazy and LTM BAN behavior. What I should show up. So now send a super chat. That's all you asked for. Why ain't send a super chat? He definitely gonna see you if you do that, right? What's this ninja always say? Super cap, cappity cap, child, whatever the hell he be saying. Cap, I'm only gonna read your thoughts if you put it in a cap, super cap, begging for money and shit. Just put it in a super cap. Other than that, I'm not gonna read your comment. Now talking about, I'm a moderator, I'm highlighted. Child, okay, we see the blue. But honestly, I see everybody. I just might not see it if it scrolls past you, but regardless of whether you're a moderator, you're a member, or you're not, I see it. It's flowing by, right? I cannot catch everything. We can't catch everything. Didn't I just talk about, just like Angry Man said, it's a one-person show. We got to take care of all this. We're doing it all real time, right? It's not like Fresh and Fit where they got the producer here and the producer there and the producer everywhere. I'm doing all this shit. I can't see everything. Screen will stop working. Got to do stuff over here. Can't catch every comment. If it's a freaking super chat, then the noise will alert me and then I will see. Shout out to that. I don't even know what that is, but it's definitely helpful. He's saying, because I'm a mod, you should have seen me in my comment talking about Anton. Child, you can't make this shit up. Thank you, Boo. He said you asked AD if he's a foreigner. No. So I wasn't prepared, but I'll keep that in mind for next time. Child, some of the silliness is a lot of silliness. You already know.
Listen, if it's hard to see chats, one thing that ain't gonna be too hard to see is the ones in blue. I'm in the chat the whole live stream in the chat. He did his hour monologue. I'm in the chat. I'm telling people to hit the like button, all that stuff. Even though he ain't text me back. He ain't text his dog back and say, get well soon. And okay, fine. I ain't finna be a bitch about it. Fine. You ain't text me. Fine. Okay.
You're not? Does he not know what bitch means? My bad. I know it's a female dog. The Ebonics version.
I thought we were dogs, but okay, I'm showing up to do a thing. I'm showing up to, to what I agreed to do for you. I want to stress that. I showed up to do what I agreed to do for you. So when I'm in this chat, an hour passed by, his monologue usually take an hour. And then he asked me, no, he didn't ask me nothing. He didn't do nothing. After he finished his monologue, he usually asks people to come up. So he did, listen, this is what happened. He didn't ask anybody to come up that night. I need y'all to pay attention to me. He didn't ask nobody to come up that night, and he didn't even acknowledge me in the chat. Now, some of y'all can say freeze.
Maybe he had a date with his wife. Maybe he had something to do. What is going on?
You acting like a bitch right now. You acting like he ain't got to acknowledge you. Okay, fine. He ain't got to acknowledge me, even though he asked me to do something for him, and I was a co-host for his show. He asked me to come up. I'm gonna take that back because he might say, "Nah, you weren't no co-host. You just hit the link just like everybody else." Because I know how they play it. But anybody that watched that show would have thought that I was a co-host. Let me just put it like that. Anybody that watched Wednesday Night Show would have thought I was co-host because every time before he brought.
Fa, are you still here? Is Fa still here? Child, I can't do this. I cannot do this. Thank you, Boo. He said, "Yo, what the f he wanted Anton to do? Rub his backs with Vicks Vapor Rub and make him soup?" Yes, I'm Nurse Jim back to health. This is just so effing feminine. Yes, this is crazy. This is crazy. Fa, what is going on? What the hell is going on? Were you here for this? This dude is wild. And was he the co-host? Fa, was he the co-host? I'm just flabbergasted. I'm flummoxed right now. Yeah, I am flummoxed.
Brought me up, he used to be like, let me first bring my dog Freezy up. That's what he used to say. He used to acknowledge me every Wednesday. This particular Wednesday, after I took sick, he didn't bring me up. He didn't bring me up, and he never acknowledged me one time in the chat. I need y'all to pay attention to this. Now, this might sound a little petty. I don't care if it sounds petty. I'm gonna tell it like it is. There's no captivity with Freezy. No captivity. That man didn't acknowledge me in the chat. Now, this what I mean by the sneak dissing. This what I mean by niggas throw rocks and hide their hands. Y'all got to pay attention. Niggas say they real, but I'm telling y'all, listen, niggas be throwing rocks, and niggas be talking about if they got a problem, call no. The first person that should acknowledge if they did have a problem with it should have been you, Anton. Now, how you don't, somebody answer this question. How you don't call out the dude, the nigga, or recognize the nigga that been co-hosting the show for you for 9 months? If you don't recognize nobody else on Wednesday night in the chat, how you don't recognize? Now, he called out everybody else's name. He called out other motherfuckers' name in the chat, but he didn't call my name in the chat at all.
Child, I can't do it. Child, I can't do it. This is sad. This is just sad.
This is amazing.
This was him back in 2023, child. And now we see what happens today. He won't come here. Plus, I'm allegedly blocked. Allegedly. But I'm not asking y'all because I don't need it. But child, if this ninja happens to hear this and he want to come talk, he can come talk, right? I'm all good in the hood. As long as everybody respectful, it's all good in the hood, right? But this is so effeminate. This is so wild. This is half damn crazy. And like somebody just said, I forget who, This is probably the reason why. This is probably the reason why Anton said he wasn't trying to deal with your ass no more. Allegedly. You didn't acknowledge that I was sick. You didn't acknowledge that I was in the chat. I am your co-host. I am the co-hostess with the mostest. How dare you not acknowledge me? Who the hell do people think they are? Fawn said, I was there, yes, before 80 started after hours. Anton would do a 2-hour Wednesday night show where he would preach for like an hour by himself. Then the second hour, he'd bring dude up and they would take calls. He was definitely done with your ass. He was definitely done with your ass. I think I can see why. Wade said even Corey would disagree with you freezing and tell you acting like a bitch. Shout out to Roddy. I ain't said that in a while. Shout out to FDNHT Roddy. You acting like a bitch. For those that know, they know. That's back in the day stuff. Mike Love, shout out to you, boo. Mike Love, Michael Love to y'all, Judge Love. He said, from a 3-star general to everyone watching, this is not MSG. I repeat, this is not MSG. This is the other alphabet group. Oh, no, don't disclaim. Where's K? Because K is going to put every biatch on us. So I'm putting this one on y'all. MSGs, take this L. Woo! Yeah, he's showing us why Anton left him out, child. I agree. Thanks, Trent. He said AD broke this girl's heart. AD, the heartbreak kid. It's an NE heartbreak. It's an AD heartbreak. Oh no, another good title, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm done with this. I can't take it. This ninja. Whatever. Child, there's a lot of LTMs rolling around here. And you know what? Do what you do, right? He should, this one should be thanking AD because I'm telling you, that's how he got this 8,000 that he just hit that hump over. But you know he won't do that, right? Whatever. I am done. It's been a little bit over 3 hours. I didn't even think I would be this long, but it was definitely worth it. Again, I have to thank Anton for being on. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for being so open. I know there's going to be a lot of people that don't appreciate it. They don't like it. Blame your mom. I'm not trying to hear it. Okay. So y'all that were here, appreciate you. Everyone that donated, I appreciate you. Obviously, Anton is the stream sponsor. Appreciate you so much. I also want to thank Death the Reaper. Thank you so much for the memberships. I appreciate you. Shout out to Quality Guy. He said he lays on his stomach. Oh no. Allegedly. Y'all haven't been using your allegedlys lately. Y'all have not been using your allegedlys lately. We got to teach the new people how this works, okay? I'm going to need y'all to get back to it, okay? Foss says, yes, he was pretty much the co-host. Anton put him on 100%. He had little to no subscribers, and AD brought him on because he genuinely liked him. After Hours is a much better show anyway, so it worked out. T. Shout out to Fa with the T. All right. Well, there you go. So he need to get over it, clearly, and hasn't, which is why he's now begging for Corey to bring him on the show. Like he think he gonna try to get another co-host deal. You think they're gonna give up Craig and Darlene for Freezer? Child, I'm done. Y'all know I'm already hungry. I need to eat my yogurt. That's the only thing I haven't eaten is my yogurt. All right. I'll probably be back later because y'all told me not to go to work tomorrow. Y'all don't think that the plane is gonna leave tomorrow. I have to agree. The weather report says the snow will not stop here until 1 p.m. on Monday. So now I got to wait to see when I'm going to be rescheduled or if it's going to be canceled altogether. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.